A gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Oscar in Midvale says, let's not dwell on the death of Michael Hutchence. Let's just celebrate his birthday today on this day in 1960. Why do we have to...
You're the one who brought it up. I just love talking about autoerotic asphyxiation.
It's not what happened.
It's one of the great things of... it's one of the great topics. Autoerotic asphyxiation.
On this day in 1960, Michael Kelland John Hutchence was born in Australia. We've had two Australia opening numbers the last couple of days.
And he left behind a young daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She was very young, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Who was he married to? Somebody
Well,
sort
they
of
weren't
well-known.
married.
Like a model or something?
No.
Was George Harrison's wife or...
No, Polly Yates was
Yeah.
Bob Geldof's wife.
Oh, yeah,
Geldof's
yeah. And they were not married, but
No.
they had a child.
Yes.
Just the one.
Yes.
Tiger Lily.
Yes.
Was something Tiger Lily. Heavenly Tiger Lily.
Yes.
Right? And what's become of Heavenly Tiger Lily, I wonder?
I mean, I think she actually had a hard time because both her parents died. Because after he died, however he died,
Autoerotic
I
asphyxiation.
don't know
Gina, is
about
what it was.
that. And her mom killed herself.
Oh, geez. You mean died by suicide?
Yes, I'm sorry. So that's the hard stuff for her to deal with. So I think she had drug problems for a while, and I'm not sure where she is.
I'm trying to find out. I'll try and find out.
Oh, you know who her godfather is?
I don't.
Nick Cave.
Really?
Well,
And Bob Geldof ended up raising her.
Oh, really?
In Excess was a really good band, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, yeah.
Original Sin.
You might know of the original sin, and you might
But did you know?
What?
play with fire.
He's just gonna say it.
But did you know
What?
of the murder committed? In the name of
Michael Hutchence romantically linked to Kylie Minogue, Belinda Carlisle,
Wow.
Helena Christensen, who is a model, Danish model, and Australian
Bitter
actress Kim Weston.
It's not bitter tears.
Oh no, it's not.
What is it?
Disappear.
There you go.
Bitter Tears sounds an awful lot like that, though.
Their daughter's name was Tiger. Let's see. No, it was,
Heavenly Hirani Tiger Lily.
yeah. And then she changed her
One
name
thing.
to Tiger Hutchence Geldof.
This was their first hit.
Yep.
He looks like a baby in this video, like a middle schooler.
well, you know just what to do to me, the way you move, soft and
Heavenly Tiger Lily has done okay.
Yeah, I said she struggled for a while, but I think she figured it out.
She
Don't change.
graduated from university and married a filmmaker, Ben Archer, and they're still married. They have had a kid.
This is off their first album, too.
Yeah.
I think we played every track of
Oh,
that
yeah.
first album
Pretty much.
on the radio, which is rare to do. They were all good enough to be considered.
Shabu Shaba.
Oh, not enough time. This is a sexy song.
It's about autoerotic asphyxiation.
No, it's not. Stop.
think I found the theme for today's show.
I was lost for words in your arms, attempting to make sense of my aching heart. If I could just be everything and everyone to you, this life would just be so easy. Not enough time
See, sexy time.
for all that I want for you. Not enough time for every kiss, every touch, and all the nights I want to be inside you.
I sent a message. Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
My head to the sun and a burr for you. I
Very
had to get there.
There we go. She worked her
I
way
fast
through
forward.
it.
I see her song and I fast forward in my head until I get to it.
Worked her way through it. There.
I'm still mad about Bitter Tears. I'm mad I got that one wrong.
I'm still mad that he was found
Will
hanging
you
in a
stop?
closet,
Jeez.
hanging in a closet in his hotel
You are
room.
ruining this day for me. I just enjoy Michael Hutchence without worrying about that.
I think it makes it all the more enjoyable.
Listen like thieves
On the Talk Back Show,
on the radio.
on the radio,
At the local bar?
at the local bar, in the hot traffic.
Michael Hutchence was cremated, and his ashes were divided into thirds between his parents, his siblings, and Paula Yates and their daughter.
Oh.
Paula Yates kept a portion of Hutchins' ashes in a cushion that she slept with.
Wow.
That's weird.
You think? No, Gina, you did that wrong. Usually you go, that's weird.
That's weird. Not that's weird.
All right.
Thanks, Carrie.
Okay.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we'll take a break here, and then we'll come back with your check-ins, if you have a mind to do them. 877-602-9696. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. We like to hear from you in the morning, believe it or not. I mean, we really do. So it helps us get going and helps us know that you're out there and ready for a show. So 877-602-9696, or you can text us if you prefer. It's 33986.
Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
Sean Larson and all the folks at Larson HVAC and Plumbing, friends of the program, probably up right now, putting on their HVAC hats and getting ready to go out and make folks' homes
They're plumbing clothes.
plumbing clothes and make folks' homes more comfortable. They've been in all of our homes for HVAC and plumbing systems. And part of what I had them do when I came to my house is, will you just look at everything and make sure it's working great and I'm not going to have
Well,
any
you know, we don't do
surprises?
electrical work. Or...
No, just all my HVAC and plumbing
oh,
stuff.
I see.
Look at that. Catch something before there's a problem. You don't want it to be 3 o'clock in the morning on a cold, snowy day and have your HVAC go out or your plumbing not working. They will come and inspect the 15 most important HVAC and plumbing systems in your home so you won't get caught with any surprise repairs this winter. From air quality and water hardness to toilets and hose bibs, it's a $200 value and it's completely free for the first 10 friends of the program who call 801-930-5450. You know, that's just Sean's cell phone. You're calling Sean saying, hey, is this Sean Larson? Yeah, I'll come out to your house and check this stuff out for you. You can go online, too, and book an appointment. LarsonHVAC.com/X96.
Eats.
Listen, I got this bag here.
What do you got?
Have you noticed this sitting in the corner over
You
here?
about this?
This bag? No. This bag has been sitting in the corner of our studio right there
Yeah.
for months.
What, just on the floor?
Yeah, on the floor.
I have not noticed.
Months.
If it is a snake, it would have bit me.
Now, I know what's in it, and I know why it's in our studio. This is a nice bag.
That looks like an insulated bag.
It's a Land's End brand. I don't know if it's insulated or not. I have not ever opened it, but I know what's in it. So this bag, let's see if it's insulated. Yeah, kind of. No, you know what it's for? It's for beach It's a beach bag, and
Oh,
it's
so
got
it's
it's lined,
Yeah.
so you could put wet stuff in it if you needed to.
Yeah.
When you're done at the beach or the pool or whatever. Here, you want to see what's in it? I've not looked, but I know what's in it. Here. just look.
Well, who brought this? First of all,
I'll tell you in a second.
How did this appear?
It's a bag full of old leaves.
Why is there a bag of leaves
What is it?
in this studio?
So, because
Because
Dawson brought this, our intern,
okay,
who's not here anymore. Although he's coming, he's going to work for us here in the next few days.
yeah, there's gonna be some filling in here.
As I recall, we were going to put this little pile of leaves in a corner because Gina was saying one day, I can sleep anywhere. Just give me a little pile of leaves in the corner, and I'll lay down a pile of leaves. And so,
He brought that. Did he tell you he was bringing that in?
yes, and he brought it in, and I don't think I even looked at the leaves. I could tell there were leaves in it, and I put it in the corner, and I thought, oh, that might be a funny. And then the more I thought about it, it just wasn't.
It'd be a mess.
It was not. It would be a mess, and it wouldn't be funny.
Well, we need to give Dawson. That's a nice bag.
I know.
Yeah,
he
he
needs
should-
that bag back.
I know. And I don't know why he didn't come and take it back at some point. Yes, I do, because Dawson is Dawson.
Because he thought someday Bill's going to want to do this.
No,
no.
no, I don't think so. I think
Oh.
he just Dawson's a goofball. You know, he just
Yeah.
kind of. He just, I mean that in the kindest, nicest way. He's a goofball. I love the
You
guy.
think he forgot
But
about it?
I think he just kind of forgot about it. And his wife didn't nag him about,
His
where's that
wi-
beach bag?
His wife is going to want that. That's a nice bag.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. It has the appearance of not being used, but I remember he told me he was going to do it. He said, I got all these leaves at my house. Why don't I bring in a bunch of leaves that I've raked up, and then we can, it'll be funny. We can. And I thought, yeah, that'll be funny. But then when he brought them in, I thought, nah, that's not funny.
Dawson texting in. I forgot about it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Hi,
so-
Dawson.
I bet you want your bag back, Dawson.
You want your bag back?
We'll give it back to you when you come in next.
And you know when I say you're a goofball, I mean that in the kindest, loving way. I love you, man. But he is goofy. He's kind of spacey sometimes.
I mean, I probably could sleep on a pile of leaves.
I don't recall why. What, exactly the conversation, but it was something like, you know.
I can sleep anywhere.
I think that's what it was. You were saying I could sleep anywhere. I could sleep on a pile of leaves somewhere. And
I wish
skill.
I wish I had that skill.
No?
Curse, whatever it is you want to call it.
you've been quite tired this week.
I'm looking forward to doing nothing this weekend. I mean, absolutely nothing. You know.
I've been having this horrible sleep problem. I've been waking. I get up at 3 normally on
Yeah.
the work week. That's when the alarm goes off. I've been waking up at 2.
That's annoying.
God, I
Because
hate
that's
that.
because that's too like, oh, do I just want to get up?
Exactly. What do you do?
Like if you wake up at midnight, you're like, oh, I can go back to sleep and I have time. But when you're that close
Yeah.
to the time you're supposed to wake up,
Usually I can go back to sleep a little bit, but it's a restless kind of.
and then do you check the time?
Yes.
Like because you keep thinking, oh, it's
even,
no, and it's
even though
only
I
been
know
10
my
minutes.
even
It's
though
only
I
been
know
10
my alarm is going to go
Yeah.
off, I still am checking the clock.
Hate that.
It's been a bad sleep week for me too, and I don't know. I don't know
That's
if it's
daylight saving,
I don't know
probably.
if it's daylight saving related or not. Daylight saving time never used to bother me in the slightest. I just didn't care, you know. it
Even
didn't-
with the time we get up in the morning.
yeah, it never bothered me. But the last couple of years, it's kind of like.
All right.
But Dawson, you have to take the leaves with you too.
Take the whole thing.
You can.
You can get the bag, but I'm keeping the leaves. All right, 6:21. Let's get this over with.
All right, we will. We'll officially begin the program, and then we'll take your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the number. 33986 is the text number. Somebody in the chat room, which you can access by going to, x96.com
/live.
You can see us in the studio on camera and participate in the chat if you like. Andrew in the chat room says about Michael Hutchins' death. Paula Yates, and I think I remember hearing this, started the rumor about the autoerotic asphyxiation death of her partner, Michael Hutchins, because she couldn't face the fact that it was actual suicide.
That makes more sense.
So she started that rumor. She couldn't accept it, but she started the rumor, and then, but it's been pretty well determined that he just was tired of being here. All right, shall we go to check in? Oh, we need to start the show officially.
Yeah.
Do we have a sponsor there, Gina?
No.
Well, okay then. The moon is, 14.2% of full. It is a waxing crescent moon. Moon will set today at 9:49 a.m., today being Thursday. It's the 22nd day of January in the year of our Lord. Woo! Jesus Christ, it's 2026. It's a Roe versus Wade day.
I remember those.
Yeah, what?
Honoring the court decision that once protected a woman's right to choose. It's NASA Remembrance Day.
I remember NASA.
To honor the crews of the Apollo 1, the Challenger, and Columbia, as well as other members of the NASA family who have perished while advancing the cause of space discovery. National Hot Sauce Day. And now this one, National Blonde Brownie Day.
A blondie.
It's a blondie. I don't know why they have to say a blonde.
Because
I
if
like
you
a
said
blonde.
National Blondie Day,
It's too vague, I guess.
you would think something else.
And it's National Answer Your Cat's Question Day.
Cats have questions?
Oh, yes, all the time. They're always asking you things.
Why?
Yes, where's my food? You haven't touched me in 5 minutes. This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi over there. Katie, for short, is our excellent producer in the booth behind us. Dawson is in there helping out on cameras and so forth. There's the dog right there, Vax. There he is, sleeping away. And I assume Hudson is in the back of the building there.
Yes, he is.
Also probably sleeping away at the desk back there because there's nobody around to bother him, so he snooze.
It's a good place for a nap.
Yeah. All right, so we let's go to check-ins, yeah?
All right. Well, I always have this ready.
What?
When Dawn calls in.
It's that Dawn. Good morning.
I got up much too early. It was a terrible mistake. I'm so excited. I couldn't sleep. Your advertising works. I just got my second car from Axio Auto. It's a 2019 Honda CRV,
Okay.
all black.
Those are nice cars.
So
Yeah.
your second car, what happened to the first one? Do you still have that?
Oh, I just traded her in, and they gave me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Is that
What
it?
can you say? Yeah.
Okay.
God bless y'all.
All right.
Thanks,
See you,
Dawn.
Dawn.
Wait.
Thank you, Dawn.
Hi, Mike in Nashville.
What?
All right. Let's go to Adam. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Adam.
Good morning.
Hi.
Thanks for letting me listen. Geek Show says hey.
Hey.
And Gina,
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Adam.
You can do it.
You're the only one who believes.
What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to say that was some fantastic farting around this morning. In excess, I mean, what can you say? They were amazing.
Yeah, they were
Great
excellent.
band.
They were excellent.
And it actually made me think of an X-Pull idea that I think I gave you guys once.
Okay.
So their album Kick is one of those albums that I can listen to from beginning to end
Yep.
and not skip a song.
Yep.
So what's an album you can listen to beginning to end, not skip a song? Every album is fantastic.
Or every cut is fantastic. Yeah.
Every song.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's a good idea.
All right.
So do I remember right? In Excess, then they went on some, The Voice or one of those shows.
They
and
did
found a singer.
Yeah. I mean,
For their new lead singer, yeah.
yeah.
and that didn't work out
I mean,
too
not
well.
so much.
Well, hard to follow in those footsteps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Tried.
thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Adam. Let's see. Good morning. Dominic, the hook and dump driver, checking in for a beautiful birthday morning.
Oh, happy birthday,
Another
Dominic.
year wiser. Definitely don't think of myself as old, but I'll take the wisdom, and you can't get that without lessons, right? So cheers to another year and good health.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Cheers.
Ed's friend Andy has his needles all sterilized and ready to lance some styes with Bill's mom.
Oh, God. No. That was so horrible.
Let Gina know that the Uvalde officer trial verdict came in last night.
Yep, he's innocent.
Really?
Which
Not guilty.
I find that unusual. But
Yeah. Let's see. Good morning from government worker Alan. Rarely do I turn up a song on full volume in my car on the way to work, but boy, I love that song. Let's see. Who else is checking in? John the Liberal in a literal coal mine. Sketchy Blake of Ogden. Sheet Metal Sean Cap. I love the bird squawk. Reminds me of Gina, not Gino. Also love when Bill says my name like Larry King's wife. Have a great day. Hail
Sean.
Sean. It's Sean.
Let's see. Quinn the Barber, Mrs. Coles, Bear, and Baby Leo checking in. Jamaica John. Is autoerotic music a thing? Feeling it now. Well,
Yeah, kind of.
there's a good documentary on Tubi about Michael in NXS on Tubi.
I should probably watch that.
Michael Hutchins died doing what he loved. Let's see. Good pre-Friday, Lords. Tasha in North Ogden getting ready to make salsa. Cilantro or no? I love it, but I know there are some that are adverse to it.
I think if you make salsa, you got to put it in salsa.
I don't mind it in salsa, but cilantro is not one of my favorite things in the world.
Mike in Nashville checking in. Favorite NXS song, Suicide Blonde.
Yeah.
Perry City listener checking in. I'm always amazed by Gina's ability to name that tune. One of my favorite parts of the show.
I missed one today.
Sleepless in Sandy. Love me some NXS. I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to make it now.
You weren't going to, but then you heard it, and
Let's see. Michael Hutchins had a solo song on the Batman Forever soundtrack. It's a cover of The Passenger by Iggy Pop.
I noticed it says he had a solo album.
Maybe that was part of it. San Diego Eric checking in. Great farting around in excess. Great band. Bus driver Troy. Mixer driver Shane checking in after surgery. Chef Roy checking in. Is it Friday yet?
nope.
Nope, tomorrow.
Kira and Andy checking in. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Dirty Cliff mustering the gumption to get going this morning.
You can do it, Cliff.
A. Arlo Gumby checking in. Which Australian band is next on Farting Around? Hunters and Collectors would be great. Salem Steve checking in. This has been Farting Around, the story of autoerotic asphyxiation.
It's not.
Electric Arlen checking in. Back to work after dealing with the hard loss of a beloved dog.
Oh, that's the worst.
Zoology teacher Vanessa checking in. Thank you for NXS. Mikkel of Reno. Weber State Professor Jake. Jen from North Ogden. Johnny B. Retired Johnny. Crazy Cat Lady. Luis from Harrisburg, PA checking in. Logan the Welder. Big T checking in. Amanda, Nora, and Willow from Riverton.
Oh, that's the dogs. The
blind dog?
Yeah.
Mike in Nashville. Woodworker Willie. Metal Shop Mark. Curtis in Clearfield. Cement Dave. Matt the Kitty Operator. Okay. Everybody's here. Let's go.
Right Wing Wade says, good morning, radio from Hell. Happy Thursday. Checking in from I-15 northbound lanes, moving along well. Accident southbound I-15 at 72nd South in Midvale, off to the left shoulder. Nice reporting, Wade. Thank you for that. He's not the only one, though. You can report stuff, too, via text at 33986.
All right. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages and a song with Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents, all coming up. Stand by for that.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
$8,000 episodes as of today of the Radio from Hell show. And we have a guest in the studio.
Hang on. We paid for this, so.
Counting down to the 8,000th episode of the Radio from Hell show. Today is episode...
that's the one, 8,000.
8,000, yeah.
On X96.
So Monty is here in the studio. Monty, the mailman, he brought in just a memorabilia. It's an X96 challenge coin.
Oh,
remember
got
those?
a couple of those, yeah.
And an old freeloader card.
Oh, geez.
Which
that's the black edition. That's OG.
Yeah, and it has a barcode on the back of it, which I don't believe we ever used for anything.
I think it was just there to look official.
But you could. That was a card you used to be able to take into local businesses and get discounts.
It says here, hang on to this card. It's good for all kinds of free stuff. Did you ever get any free stuff using this card, Monty? No, I didn't think so.
Okay. No. You know what they're good for, though? Window scraping in the winter.
That's right.
Scraping the ice off your window.
Yesterday, we mentioned that we were nominated and won I guess we were awarded a Pete Suazo Social Justice Award.
Yes.
And our good friend Dr. Paul White sent me a copy of the letter he wrote to help our nomination for that.
Yes.
And let me read just a little bit of it. I've edited it because it's quite lengthy.
And that the plaque, the award itself, is missing in action.
Yeah.
It is lost in the wild somewhere. Yeah. We'd love to get it back.
Paul wrote, Dr. White wrote, "It's my honor and privilege to write a very enthusiastic letter of support concerning the nomination of Carrie Jackson, Bill Allred, and Gina Barberi for one of the 10th annual Pete Suazo Social Justice Awards. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Psychology at the University of Utah, Ethnic Studies." He goes on to talk about his curriculum vitae. "In some ways, it may seem odd to nominate a morning show that is designed for entertainment for an award based on honoring a great person and advocate of social justice. Mm-hmm. However, when asked to write this letter, I was a bit ashamed that I hadn't thought of nominating Radio from Hell before. It's my hope that you'll see why Radio from Hell is more than just a vehicle for laughs and selling products. When I first arrived in Utah, I wanted to find a radio show that had helped me learn about my new home and played some music I liked and was entertaining, and I came across Radio from Hell and was hooked. The skits about Utah culture are funny. Well, he's talking about the Utah word of the day, you know. Mm-hmm. And also informative about how people think in Utah and interact with each other. He goes on to talk about the boner of the day, where they take 3 stories from the news, and he says 2 or 3 times a week a candidate is submitted that is related to social justice, especially here in Utah. A lot of the times the candidates are just silly, but sometimes they concern social justice. And then he talks about the news segments, and it goes on. Really nice letter he wrote, and we did, in fact, get a Pete Suazo Social Justice Award. I really would like to find that plaque.
Yes.
And then we heard from interns. A lot of interns have sent in emails.
I'm just surprised they still listen.
Here, let me just get you a couple here.
Do they all start with, you guys still doing that?
I interned from August to December 2007. A period notable for Gina's most recent pregnancy.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the Guthrie era, but I really don't remember. I don't remember Gina being around at all. That time also included a big-ass show that was rained out and moved last minute to the Salt Palace.
Yep.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. And the first Nightmare Before Xmas show. After the internship ended, I was offered a job and worked one day, maybe during an all-day show, but was never contacted after that or given any schedule. And then a few years later, I got a check for $20 that I still have somewhere.
Wow.
That's weird. It's fun finding out which one of my coworkers listened to X96. Congratulations on the 8,000 episodes. Here's another one. Let's see. Oh, I want to do this one. Happy 8,000 episode. Ahoy hoy from Britain, Big Intern Cannon. Remember Brit?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it Brett? No, it's
Brit.
Brit. Or is it Brett? Brit.
Brit.
Yeah. I interned in the fall of 2005, and I believe I was in one of the first crop of interns for the Radio from Hell show. We were girl intern,
Oh, yeah, those
Jessica, Drinky McIntern, and Big Intern. I, of course, was Big Intern because, well, I have an ample frame. My main memories of my time there consist of Gina being great with child. People,
This happened periodically throughout the years.
and this is what this is the only thing
remember
people
me
really
being great,
remember
yeah.
about you. Yeah.
That's Drinky.
It says, along with her patented practice of remaining seated. Yeah, that's Drinky. And Carrie, Bill, and I going down to Kaboom Days.
Oh, yes.
Where we shot at exploding targets, and I felt like a man. And then, let's see, he goes on to say, the biggest takeaway from my short time with Radio from Hell is I still consider you three my friends, even though we don't see each other much anymore. But I feel fortunate to have a personal connection to all of you. Someday, some way, Bill and I ended up on the same trip to trek down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, we did. We hiked down there.
Havasupai.
Yeah, Havasupai. And he goes on to talk about just a ton of stuff that he remembers from the show.
It was one of the first and last Kaboom days because
It was the last Kaboom Day.
because they wound up setting the side of the mountain on fire.
Not you.
it was-
You guys didn't.
No,
do
we
that.
didn't.
It was put on by the volunteer fire department, and it was a fundraiser for them. And they were shooting at the targets.
And the targets were rigged to explode
Yeah.
if you hit them.
And
Does
one
anyone
of them,
have a memory that where I'm not pregnant? I would like to hear a.
yes, let me see. How about this one? In 2009, your testicle festival caught my attention.
Yes.
With 3 sons, I listened closely. A year later, my 44-year-old husband was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I called in to thank you for having had the Testicle Festival, as it raised my awareness of the condition and made it easier to talk about. To my surprise, I was put right on the air. It was a funny conversation and my first contact with Radio from Hell, but I had been listening for a while. In 2011, I met Gina on location at a local tire shop. She was pregnant. No, it doesn't say that. I mentioned that I loved Radio from Hell and considered applying for the internship, but I was older and hesitant. This is from ShamWow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who I still see from time to time. She was a woman with kids, and she wanted to intern on the show. We said, sure, fine.
What testicle?
Says, I worked with Ryan Ireland, who was an editing wizard. I loved helping the three of you and learning about radio production. Perhaps what I most appreciate was the opportunity to meet your guests, especially Sister Dottie,
Oh, yeah.
who was so much like my exuberant, funny Spanish fork grandmother, whom Charles Lynn Frost actually knew. I still tear up when I think about Charles. Thank you for all the opportunities you've given me. Congratulations on 8,000 episodes. It really is something. Thank you for your professionalism and for showing up for 30 years. Insight, humor, generosity, all-around goodness. Haley, a.k.a. ShamWow.
Thanks, ShamWow.
That's really, really nice. Let's see. Oh, I heard from where is it? This is Clayton.
He's in England, isn't he?
Yeah. Congratulations on let's get this thing over with for the 8,000th time.
Yep.
I remember it like yesterday, celebrating the 5,000th episode. On the sentimental note, it's been an honor to be a part of the group that are known as Friends of the Program. It was a pleasure to serve you as former intern Clayton. The community I have come to know through the three of you and the Radio from Hell program that makes you feel like hell in the morning has been the most wonderful aspect, some of the greatest of whom are no longer with us. Jeff Weiss, Punk, Carlin. He knew that he remembers those three fondly. Even across the pond, I think regularly about the informative and challenging conversation.
It's 6:41. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win what?
You are going to win tickets to the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.
Aquarium tickets. All you got to do is play the Frank Chris Dead Celebrity game.
You just have to play.
Yeah, you don't even have to win, really.
It's basically a call and win kind of situation.
Yeah. 877-602-9696. Get tickets to the aquarium just for playing the game. Coming up after this, Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by...
Now through January 25th, buy a set of 4 select tires from Big O Tires and get free pizza products from Papa Murphy's Pizza for a year. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
And, of course...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
All right. Coming up sometime later in the show, the Academy Award nominations will be announced this morning. Gina Barberi will be keeping an eye on that, and we'll be talking about some of those nominations coming up as soon as they're made official. Let's all join together and congratulate Vanna White. Vanna White officially off the market.
Really?
After marrying her longtime partner, John Donaldson, in a private ceremony.
Don Donaldson.
Surprise! We got married, said Vanna, who is 68 years old now. She shared a sweet photo of Mr. Donaldson carrying her bridal style under an archway. The caption continued, "John and I have been in love for more than a decade, and a little while back we wanted to make it official in a private ceremony. We're expected to share this new joyful chapter in our lives with all of you. Love, Vanna and John." Now, I'm wondering if she invited Pat Sajak.
I don't know. Do they get along?
I don't know. The news was met with plenty of love from friends and fans alike, including Maggie Sajak, the daughter of Pat Sajak,
Well, there you go.
who commented with a teary eye and a heart emoji. So he wasn't at the wedding, but he commented on the wedding. The post featured a carousel of older photos from throughout White and Donaldson's years-long relationship. The couple first crossed paths in 2012 when a friend brought Mr. Donaldson, who is a real estate developer, to one of Vanna White's barbecues. And that, she said, I laid eyes on him, and we ended up talking all night long.
Well, I'm happy for Van.
I'm sure that's what they did. Vanna White, married after all these years. Now, more than 3 years after a gunman massacred 21 kids at Uvalde's Robb Elementary School, it's Uvalde, Texas, in one of the worst school shootings in U.S. history, a former school police officer was found not guilty of abandoning or endangering the children. Adrian Gonzalez, the first officer to arrive at the school, was facing 29 counts of abandoning or endangering children, 19 for the dead and 10 more for survivors. After 7 hours of deliberations, the jury found him not guilty on Wednesday. The verdict delivered a devastating blow to families of the victims and survivors who have clamored for accountability for the delayed police response on May 24th, 2022.
Over an hour they were there.
Yeah, defense lawyers persuaded the jury that Mr. Gonzalez had done the best he could with the information he had, and that at least 3 other officers had arrived seconds later and also failed to stop the gunman. They also presented evidence that Mr. Gonzalez had rushed into the building minutes after arriving, but retreated with other officers after shooting began. Some members of the family's victims cried and shook their heads in disappointment in the courtroom after the verdict was read, but did not otherwise react. Gonzalez, of course, was crying, and he was much, much relieved. Bill Turner, special prosecutor, told the jury during closing arguments of the much-anticipated trial that Mr. Gonzalez had failed to act within the first 2 minutes of the attack, which is the time he believed most of the kids and teachers died. Some of the children were shot more than a dozen times, some at close range. You can't stand by when a child is in danger, Prosecutor Turner told the jury during closing arguments. Police officers have a special duty. Let's see. Salt Lake City Police, first major budget rewrite of 2026. Salt Lake City is considering whether to shift nearly $5.8 million toward several big-ticket items for its police force, including $1 million for a new mobile command center. The largest of these new asks is nearly $3.8 million to pay for police officer overtime, used to cover extra shifts over the busier summer months and during special events through the year, along with stepped-up enforcement under Mayor Aaron Mendenhall's year-old public safety plan. The City Council has given an initial look at the new spending, with public hearings and final approval scheduled for sometime in early February.
They need to up their pay
Yeah.
because ICE is trying to lure regular police officers away from their regular police jobs with promises of big money.
More money.
If they'll come sign. So
The force is trying to boost hiring under the new police chief, Brian Redd. It expects those overtime costs to decline in coming years, according to city documents. Right now, they face a potential $3.8 million gap for the budget year. Here's the obvious statement made by the news today. An inversion over Salt Lake City has been here for more than a week.
Mm-hmm.
Salt Lake City has been pestered by a haze of pollutants that are trapped in cold air at the bottom of the valley. Soon that's going to change, though. On Friday and Saturday, they're saying an incoming storm system will clean out the valley at last. At last. That's according to Monica Trafhagen, senior meteorologist at the National Weather Service's Salt Lake City office. According to Trafhagen, the dense haze that settled in the valley has been caused because cold air was trapped by high pressure between the Wasatch Mountains and the Oquirrh Mountains. And it just hasn't been able to get out of here. That should change, though. The construction of a controversial new highway in southern Utah has been approved by the federal government.
Of course.
The Northern Corridor debate has divided southern Utah communities for nearly 2 decades. The proposed 4-lane highway connecting Red Hills Parkway on the west to Washington Parkway on the east would cut right through part of the Red Cliffs National Conservation Area, including protected desert tortoise habitat. Well, they were just turtles. The hell?
They're tortoises.
What the hell? They move too slow to get out of the way. You run them over. On Wednesday, the Bureau of Land Management announced that it approved the plan to build the highway. They also said a previously approved alternate plan to instead upgrade the Red Hills Parkway has been scrapped. The Utah Department of Transportation determined that it would not be technically or economically feasible. Donald Trump announced Wednesday that he's backing down from his threat to levy new tariffs on European countries over their opposition to his effort for the U.S. to acquire Greenland, or is it Iceland? I can't remember.
He can't remember either.
It's either Greenland or Iceland, saying that the two sides have established a framework for a deal regarding the Arctic island based on very productive meeting that I've had with the Secretary General of NATO, Mark Rutte. We framed the framework of a future deal with respect to Greenland.
It's the same deal.
In fact, the entire Arctic region. There is no. It's not a deal.
There was never a deal.
This solution, if consummated, will be a great one for the United States of America and all NATO nations. Based on this understanding, I won't be imposing any tariffs that were scheduled to go into effect.
He went in, flipped over tables, and they said, "Stop that! No,
we're not going to do it."
And then he declared victory.
Yeah, we've come to an agreement. It's a long-term agreement.
Now, while you were watching that, Jared Kushner was in the back room with other people in suits, planning to take your money.
By the way, Donald Trump told a room full of German speakers that you'd be speaking German without the United States at the world. If we hadn't taken over in World War II, you'd all be speaking German, maybe a little Japanese.
That's what they speak in Switzerland and Belgium.
He addressed the gathering of world
Germany
leaders following widespread criticism of his ambition to acquire Greenland. During his remarks, by the way, the president said that without the United States, those in attendance would be speaking German and maybe a little Japanese. I'm sure they looked at each other and said, "I think we speak German now, don't we?"
He's an embarrassment.
After that war, which we won it big. Silence. But we did it, and we gave it back. But how ungrateful are they now?
Nobody likes you.
Gratitude isn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
The only people that like him are other dictators, and that's who signed on to his peace club or whatever it is.
American consumers are paying for the overwhelming majority of tariffs being implemented by the Trump administration. New research from the Kyle Institute indicates a report found that Americans are paying 96% of the cost of the tariffs. Foreign exporters are absorbing about 4%. The Kyle Institute said that it analyzed over 25 million shipment records from over $4 trillion in U.S. imports. But Donald Trump will tell you, we've been making money hand over fist with those tariffs.
We have not.
We haven't.
No.
And finally this, the iconic Coney Island hot dog, Nathan's Famous.
Yes.
It's been sold.
Really?
Yes, for $450 million.
Wow.
Nathan's Famous has been sold to China.
What? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, China will now, and I think this is a big move by China to make sure that Joey Chestnut stops winning the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. And what's his name? Kobayashi?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kobayashi, who's Japanese. I think.
Yeah.
But they're going to ensure that Kobayashi will win the hot dog eating contest.
These are the important matters of
Yeah.
the day.
All right, that's it.
Sports weather traffic.
Well, Big 12 Conference released its 2026 football schedule Wednesday with the Cougars and the Utes still not playing rivalry week. I don't know why they don't fix this problem. For the third straight year, the BYU-Utah football showdown will take place in the middle of the season, and it's wrong. Should be the last game of the regular season, like everybody else.
Gina Barberi for AD. Gina, let's get Gina hired as the athletic director.
It's wrong.
She knows.
Wrong. Let's see. Right was the Mammoth last night. A big game against the Philadelphia Flyers in overtime. They came back from being down 3 and ended up winning the whole thing 5-4 last night. They next play on Saturday, it looks like. Utah Jazz home tonight to the San Antonio Spurs. Let's see. Puck drops on that one at 7 p.m.
By the way, I just saw this about the Nathan's hot dog story. Mm-hmm. They opened Nathan's hot dog on Coney Island in 1916. The man who started it, his name was Nathan Handworker.
Not famous?
Nathan Handworker. I like that. Handworker.
Bill already did my weather. Let's see. No traffic to tell you about either. I've got no accidents being reported, and you haven't sent anything in. But if you see something, you can always text us and let us know at 33986. Who do you trust to provide medical care for your pet? When our pet needs a checkup or urgent care, we trust our friends at Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. Visit trilogyvetsandy.com.
Oh, Frank Christ is here. Good morning.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Christ.
It's Academy Award nomination day.
Oh, yes.
Do you like to hover around?
I just like to be in the room.
Okay.
I am right now, actually.
Oh,
that what?
I'm in both rooms. I'm in this room, and I'm in the room where they're getting ready to announce the Academy Award.
I didn't know.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Didn't know you could do that.
Oh, yes.
Frank is he's a magical being, so I guess anything is possible. He's a Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls specifically, and that is a curse because he doesn't like doing it.
Oh, I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do. You love them too much in life.
In life, I love them too much, and that is why I am cursed to now take their soul.
So when a celebrity dies, Frank, the skeleton that he is, with his scythe, he goes to the scene and he takes the soul of the celebrity to the distribution center.
Yes.
And then they're distributed to somewhere.
It's hell.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time. 99% of the time. I mean, you get your occasional Betty White, but come on.
Yeah. Frank joins us every weekday to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of actors, 4 actors.
Oh.
And 3 of the actors on that list are
They're just fine.
And that's great. That's great news for Frank. But one of them, unfortunately, Frank had to take. And it's the contestant's job to determine which celebrity is dead. And if they can identify the dead celebrity, they win a prize. Who do we have?
Kevin.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to ask what the prize was. Kevin, here you're trying to win a Loveland Living Planet Aquarium tickets. Journey through the 40-foot shark tunnel. Learn about Utah's treasured wildlife. Discover Utah. Meet the penguins and more at Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.
Oh, it's Kevin, Gina. What's the prize? Oh, wait. Kevin, are you there?
I am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, just fine.
That's great to know, Kevin. Kevin, if you are able to identify the dead celebrity on this list, you'll win that lovely prize. Because it is National Answer Your Cat's Questions Day, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies featuring cats.
Oh.
One of these actors is dead. You tell me the dead one and you win. Here we go. Number 1, Kim Novak. She was in Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Vertigo, recognized as one of the greatest films ever made. She was also in Strangers When We Meet and Of Human Bondage. She won 2 Golden Globe Awards and has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her cat movie is Bell, Book, and Candle, in which she played a modern-day witch with a cat named Pyewacket. Number 1, Kim Novak. Number 2, Sandy Duncan, known for her performances in the Broadway revival of Peter Pan and the sitcom on TV The Hogan Family, and also the film The $1 Million Duck. Sandy Duncan also starred in The Cat from Outer Space, featuring an alien named Zunar J59 Doric 47. This alien, interestingly enough, looks like a cat. Number 2, Sandy Duncan. Number 3, Chief Dan George. Dan George was the actual chief of a band whose Indian reserve is in the north of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Noted as an actor, musician, poet, and author. As an actor, he's best remembered for playing Old Lodge Skins opposite Dustin Hoffman in Little Big Man, for which he was nominated for an Oscar. His cat movie is Harry and Tonto, with Art Carney traveling across the country with his cat named Tonto. And then finally, Annabelle Gurwitch. She had roles in Miami Vice, Dexter, Seinfeld, and Boston Legal. She hosted the TBS show Dinner and a Movie, and she wrote a couple of episodes of Thundercats, interestingly enough. Her cat movie, she was in Mouse Hunt, 2 brothers buy a monstrous Maine Coon cat named Catzilla to rid their house of a mouse. Number 4 is Annabelle Gurwitch. One of those actors is dead. Kevin, who is it?
I have no clue. Kim Novak.
Well, that would be a good guess.
No, she's fine.
She's got to be old.
She's 92.
Oh.
Hasn't been seen in public for a long time, but she's still around. So I'm going to give you another chance, Kevin. Listen very carefully. Is it Sandy Duncan? Is it Annabelle Gurwitch? Or is it Chief Dan George?
Oh, that one, Chief Dan George.
Yeah, Chief Dan George.
His heart soared like the hawk.
Yes, lovely, lovely man. Died in 1981 at the age of 82. So there you go. You got it on the second chance, Kevin. You've won those tickets to it's the aquarium, right?
It's the aquarium.
Yeah. How's that?
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on. Katie will tell you what you need to do.
Well, I'm very excited about the Oscars today.
Yes, I don't know if
big day.
Frank, you're in that room too.
In the room now.
Have they made the announcement
Yeah.
yet?
Yes.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe you're going to have that in the news coming up.
Well, a little bit of it, yeah.
Well, I've got to go check on Steve Perry, Gina.
Oh, no.
77 today.
He's fine.
Oh, Sherry.
Oh. We'll touch and go our separate ways. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Crash northbound I-15 60th south in Murray, off to the right shoulder. Crash northbound I-215 west at 7th North in Salt Lake, right shoulder affected there. And that is everything. Front of the program says I-15 backed up at the west gate. They only have 2 lanes open. I believe you mean the west gate of Hill Air Force Base. Thank you for sending that in at 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo, we will take a break. We'll be back. Got a little geek news for you. We got Boner of the Day coming up. Victoria has our Real Housewives update. Beat Gina coming up. Stand by for all of that. Oh, yes, here we go.
Other people are playing.
You know, you sound kind of different today, Gina. What's up?
Is it because I'm all the way over here in Florida? It's so far away.
She's going to come back sick again, and you guys are going to be so mad.
It never fails.
It's Festus, my sailor son. He's in the Navy here in Florida.
Ahoy.
And he broke his leg.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Festus.
So there was this baby. The baby was drowning in
Don't
the river.
lie.
And I have to come up with a cool story because the real story is not cool at all.
Well, what's the real story?
I went boating out on the St. Johns River, and we pulled up to like this little embankment and anchored the boat. And I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to jump off the back of the boat and make a little splash. So I jump off the back of the boat, and it turns out the ground was much closer than I thought it was. And I shattered my tibia and my fibula.
Ah,
That must have been thrilling.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
He got an ambulance ride
with the sirens and the lights.
That is such a Florida man accident. You are officially a Florida man now.
How much beer was involved in this?
I only had 2, Bill.
Okay, all right.
They were IPAs, but I had 2.
and he had surgery. He's got it's not a titanium. We don't know what kind of metal it is. Rod that goes from his knee down to his ankle.
Probably iron. You got
It's one that can't be detected in. I guess the metal detectors don't pick it up. It's a new kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because I've got all kinds of titanium in me, and it picks it all up.
But he's kind of down for the count for 6 weeks, so I came out to help him for a little bit of that time. Plus, I wanted to see him because my baby was hurt.
What's the progress? I mean, what's the prognosis? Of the doctor say eventually you'll be pretty good? And
he said 100% in a few months, but I can't even put any weight on it for about another month or so. And then there's physical therapy and all that. But he said it's likely I'd be back at 100%.
Do you have physical therapy now, or do you have to wait even for that?
I have to wait for that. I have another appointment like at the end of June, and then after that I can start stretching.
Are they going to kick you out of the Navy?
No, he said he would try to prevent that because he was in the Navy too. He just retired. He was a captain.
But was that a question? I mean,
yeah, definitely. It was a possibility depending on the prognosis. If I couldn't get back to what they call fit for full duty,
exactly,
then eventually I would get separated. But he's thinking that won't happen.
And so, is it? I mean, are you in pain now?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I shattered my tibia, Bill. I mean, it hurts.
It was so bad that while we were at the doctor's office, he was calling in other people to come in and look at his x-rays because they're like, oh, is this the one we heard about?
You got to see this.
Guy out.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see Gina and Festus there. What do you?
That's the Waffle House.
Oh,
we
Waffle
went to
House.
Waffle House. We laid out the handicap parking space at Waffle House.
Did you have?
We don't have the
anything, Gina?
sticker, but we did it anyway.
Did you have anything, Gina?
Yeah, I had a waffle.
Oh, okay.
They have meat. They have meat and bread there.
Yeah, I had bacon.
I just thought
hash browns. You like hash browns?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd be afraid to eat at a Waffle House in general.
Oh, I was. And the only other thing we've been able to do is go to movies. I've been trying to talk him into doing other things. I'm like, let's go for a drive. Let's go look at the Okefenokee Swamp. And he's
I don't want to look at things I can't go walk in. This is depressing.
This is true.
Yeah,
I'm going to appreciate walking so much more now.
as Kyle would want you to. That's exactly Kyle's point.
That's what that reminded me of. He has a good point.
But we've been going to movies.
Well, hang
'cause
on to
that's-
that. I just got word that Jonathan can't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll tell
So
you what we've been up to.
we'll talk about what you've been up to down in Jacksonville.
Okay.
In the break.
Like Elmo did in Tooele, who does not want to work at work and is hoping that Carrie has some things to distract him from that in Tooele.
A few things. Is this a sponsored feature?
Yeah, we got a text from our friend Dave at Cabin Fever. He says, we're moved in and getting used to the new space. You know, there at Charlie Square. I wanted to let you know that we're near the south entrance, the bridge entrance on the main floor near Weller Books. So that's where he wants you to go into Cabin Fever. And it's so much more than a card store.
So much more.
All right. A couple of things. I thought we'd have these by now because they were threatening us yesterday.
What?
They said full trailer tomorrow. This was yesterday when I got them. Full trailer tomorrow. But we haven't gotten them yet. So we just have a teaser for the new He-Man movie.
Oh boy.
Now, this is a tongue-in-cheek movie, or is it a straight-ahead He-Man movie?
I think it's both.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how you do a straight-ahead He-Man movie. Come on, let's be honest.
I don't know how you would.
But here's the trailer.
Not long ago, when times were simpler, this was a healthy breakfast.
Breakfast cereal.
This was a powerful workout.
Jazzercise.
And this was a hero. Perhaps now more than ever, we need that kind of hero again.
So sometime today, you're going to get a trailer for the He-Man movie.
Yeah.
Now, what I have heard, and this is just, this is just what I've heard. The idea is that Adam, Prince Adam, grew up here on Earth.
Okay.
Did not know that he is actually from Eternia.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a Star-Lord kind of a situation
Okay.
there. And then he finds out that he is actually the Prince of Eternia.
Okay.
And goes back to Eternia, and that's where he, meets his giant tiger friend and
Skeletor?
Skeletor and
Mm-hmm.
Jared Leto.
Oh, is Skeletor?
Unfortunately,
Who's
yes.
He-Man?
He's a new
A
actor,
new good-looking guy.
new good-looking guy, blonde. Let's see, his name is I can't find his name here. Galatzine.
Galatzino, Galatzine.
Anyway, so look for that trailer today. It's only 18 seconds, but
That's enough.
that's
Ooh, Idris Elba's in it.
he is Man at Arms.
Of course, Idris Elba will be in anything these days.
Seems like it.
Alison Brie.
Yeah, Alison Brie is the evil Lynn. Evil Lynn. Listen, unless Stinkor, the Master of Odors, is in this movie, I want nothing to do with it. He's a giant skunk.
It's gotta be.
Master of Odors.
The evil Master of
Oh,
Odors. Thank you. Another thing that we are...
Is it Stinkor?
Stinkor.
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 Another thing that we're supposed to be getting today as well, they threatened us with yesterday, is a trailer for the new Star Wars cartoon Maul Shadow Lord.
Darth Maul?
Yes. He didn't die when he was cut in half. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I kind of thought he did, but I guess not.
You'd
huh?
think being cut in half would
You
do
would.
that.
Mhm.
But, that was George Lucas killing him and then going, what have I done?
This is a good character.
He was a popular character. People liked him. I don't understand. Why did I do that? He got mechanical legs, and then
Okay.
he does die in the cartoon. Obi-Wan Kenobi kills him. But we're getting a cartoon of Maul Shadow Lord sometime today. So be watching for that today. Now, there are a couple of trailers that I would like to present to you.
Okay.
But because the Federal Communications Commission thinks that you're all 9 years old and have never heard these words before, I can't play for you the new Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die trailer.
They're naughty.
That's Sam Rockwell plays a laid-back time traveler who enlists a bunch of randos to save the world from our codependency on computers.
Sounds great.
Rebecca has seen this.
Oh, okay.
And she said this is quite good.
Well,
and
I like Sam Rockwell in just about
yeah,
anything.
she says no one's aware of this movie, and it's sneaking in on you February 13th in theaters. So go and take a look at that. Also, Ted Season 2, the trailer is out. And again, I can't play that for you because
that's filthy.
It has dirty bear
Who
sex
shows
in it.
that?
That is it HBO or... Let me see. Peacock.
Okay.
Peacock shows it.
All right.
So many streamers. Let's see. I'm quite enjoying season 2 of Fallout.
Okay.
Yes.
So much so
Excellent.
that I found on Spotify there is a Fallout radio channel.
Oh.
And it plays all of that old timey kind of Yeah, look it up, Katie. It's pretty good. We listened to it at dinner last night.
Oh, you had Fallout dinner.
Uranium Fever was one of the songs played. These are all actual songs, by the way. They're not made for the show. These are actual songs. But Fallout Shelter is it's a reality show that's coming your way.
We're gonna pretend we're in the end times.
We're
and
gonna
lock
pretend that
people
we're in a vault.
Okay, I'm surprised it's taken them this long for that. Yeah,
And it's put together by the people who Studio Lambert, who did the Squid Game, the challenge, the live action one.
Did that work? I didn't see any of it.
I didn't either, but I hear
they didn't
that it
actually
worked.
kill anybody.
They're also the company behind The Traitors, which is a very popular show. And let's see. Of course, the Razzies are going to be, they were announced yesterday. The Oscars today, but the Razzies yesterday. And the people behind the Razzies really hated Star Trek Section 31. They nominated it for just about everything. It was that and the new Snow White movie. They hated both of them. But nominated for Worst Picture, The Electric State, which was very close to being good.
It had potential?
It had potential. It really did. Hurry Up Tomorrow, which I'm not familiar with. Disney Snow White 2025. Star Trek Section 31. And that War of the Worlds with Ice Cube.
Oh, a terrible.
Also got Worst Actor. Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. Dave Bautista in The Lost Lands. Scott Eastwood in Alarum. Jared Leto in Tron Ares. And The Weeknd in Hurry Up Tomorrow. Yeah. So go take a look at the Razzie Awards. They're out there today. They did not like Section 31. Okay. All right.
Traffic, let's see here. Southbound I-15, exit 253, the off-ramp. This is in Utah County, off to the right shoulder. Northbound I-15, 60th south in Murray. Northbound I-215 west at 7th North in Salt Lake. And let's see if anybody sent anything in via text. That's where you let us know what you're seeing out on the roads. 33986 is where you do that. Nothing's come in there recently. So everything's looking pretty good. If that changes, please do text us and let us know. That's traffic.
All right, we've got boners coming up. Here are the candidates you'll be going for this time. Boner candidate number 1. Grandma's too far gone to spend this money anyway. Boner candidate number 2. You ever wonder what the doctors do when you've been put into the deep sleep of anesthesia? Maybe they play music bingo. And boner candidate number 3, right-wing radio scum compete to see who can be the worst.
Oh, boy. I hate right-wing radio scum. I hate radio scum.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not radio scum, though. We are paying you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 13th, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for the keywords. Text these magical words to 508-777-1000 and you'll be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. Get all the information you need at x96.com. The keyword for this hour is beauty. Beauty, B-E-A-U-T-Y, beauty. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
Ivory Homes.
Ivory Homes, beautiful homes that they make, and they're doing a great thing with the big game right now. This is a big ticket giveaway for the big game. 2 tickets to the game, which is on February 8th. It's going to be in Santa Clara, California, so they're giving you a hotel, 2-night stay at a hotel, and a $2,000 gift card for travel expenses from Ivory Homes. Here's how you do it. You register at ivoryhomes.com/super. That's ivoryhomes.com/super. Then visit any Ivory Home model home and scan the QR code at the house, and you're entered into the contest. The more times you scan a code, the more homes you visit, the better your chances to win tickets to the big game. And don't forget, Ivory Homes is making it a great time to move into your new home. They have a 30-year fixed rate as low as 4%, 4.99%. Ivory Homes. We're moving our desks here at X96 at Broadway Media.
It's a process.
Yeah. And going through all this old crap to, throwing some of it away. And
I hate my new desk, by the way.
Do you?
I don't like it. I don't like where it is.
Yeah, I don't like mine either. Is it?
Well, because our cubicles now have the high,
the high
there's
wall.
some privacy.
Now people can't see when I'm sleeping.
These are the low wall where people can just look
look right at you.
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
You can see what I'm doing, and I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But I was going through my desk yesterday, and I found this, and there's a picture of it at x96.com/live. It's my Tandy Leather discount card. I'm a wholesale club member, the Gold Wholesale Club. Tandy Leather. Now,
temporary card.
Yeah,
it's only good for 2 days.
I know that. I can't figure out what the hell this is. It says Tandy Leather Company, and I printed my name, Bill, and Bill at x96.com. And I'm a wholesale club member, good for 2 days. And then on the back of the card, it says, this certifies that the person in possession of this card will receive the benefits of gold membership on May 11th and 12th, 2018.
Do you purchase a lot of things at Tandy Leather?
I don't. First of all, I didn't know that Tandy Leather was still in existence.
It's 2018. Is it still in existence?
I just looked it up. Yeah,
okay.
there's a store at on State Street, 1107 South State Street. It's, if you think about it, you've seen it. You pass it, but I thought it was closed. And then there's another one in Salt Lake. There's one in Riverdale and one in Orem. And so I'm searching my mind. Why did I go into a Tandy Leather store?
Were you making a wallet?
Well, I looked. I don't have any moccasins. I don't have a wallet that I made.
You kept this for some reason. Oh, they're having a 50% off sale this weekend for St. Patrick's Day.
Are they now?
And Tandy Leather, it's an interesting kind of story. Established in 1919, and they were leather crafting. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And you could make. And I remember people making moccasins and belts and wallets. And things with Tandy Leather.
Because in junior high we had shop class, and that was one of the things you could do was the leather kits, and there was usually a knife sheath.
Yeah,
a hunting knife sheath.
I remember that.
I made my dad one with his name on it.
So there is that, and also you should remember Tandy Leather, Radio Shack was. They think they're having some trouble, and Tandy Leather bought up Radio Shack and merged with Radio Shack, and for a long time. So I was hoping maybe this was for the Battery Club at Radio Shack.
Nope.
But then I found another card, and I was in the Battery Club.
That's a different card, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I think electronics, I think also leather goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I did think the Tandy Leather had gone out, and they did for a while apparently. And they just became a wholesale mail order business. But then somebody took it over and says, "No, we're going to open up those shops again." And they opened, and now
I'm surprised they're able to keep going.
And didn't Tandy also make computers or calculators?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
I've got their web page or their Wikipedia page here.
At one time?
No. I think it was. They did merge with Radio Shack for a while. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
You can get a moccasin kit for $42.49.
Does that come with beadwork?
No, that's extra.
Tandy computers were a thing. It's probably just not the same company. Oh, Radio Shack sold Tandy computers.
Oh, the Tandy Corporation. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
okay.
they did.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember I had a calculator that said Tandy on it. And I always laughed because I went, the leather company made my calculator.
But it's just weird that I hung on to this. Why do I have this still? And, but I think I know what I did. I think I bought something to make something out of leather for my son, I think, for Christmas.
That sounds right.
I think that must be what it was.
Did you make him a utility belt? I'm looking at all the kits you can buy.
Or I got, maybe it was that because I don't make stuff very well.
A hatchet sheath?
Maybe I got him some stuff to make something for his mother. Maybe that was it. 2018 was a long time ago.
Speaking of moving offices, my work just moved us 1/2 a mile away, and we have to walk our lab samples between buildings.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
On top of that, we now have the short walls as well. It makes me feel like someone is waiting for me to be off task.
You know,
Sid.
not to have a meeting on the air.
Oh, okay.
But
let's do.
Those other cubicles we used to be in, over on the other side,
They are dedicated.
they're all empty.
They won't be for long.
But someone was saying maybe they're not coming there.
You know, Mexican radio's coming there. Spanish radio.
Why can't they take the short cubicles?
I
don't we
know.
have seniority? Don't we have seniority? We have seniority. Why don't we get to pick? Right?
Gina, we have never been the masters of our own fate.
But
the captains of our souls. We have never been. We work for the man, and we do what the man tells us.
Well, we don't diva it very often.
That's true. We don't play the divas very often.
No, I don't. We almost always are team
Bill,
players.
you've been talking about homesteading.
Oh,
maybe we should homestead.
I think we homestead.
The office cubicle homestead challenge.
I think we just move in there and wait for someone to tell us we have to
tell us you got to
leave.
go.
I think,
and then we point to our new desk and say, "You're over there."
Yeah, there's a desk.
I think you would be in trouble because it would require someone moving a computer for you
I
over
haven't
there.
used a computer at my desk in 4 years.
Gina, that's because you don't work here.
It's true. That's funny, you fighting for a desk.
I mean, really.
I need a place to
If
keep
anybody
my
needs a
stuff.
desk, it's Katie.
Yes. Oh yeah. By the way, Katie got kicked out of her desk.
Altogether.
Yeah.
There is no desk.
The producer's booth is her office.
Maybe
now.
we could make her a desk out of leather.
But at least you have a door. I'll give you that.
You
I don't.
can
Yeah.
have privacy.
I've
You
always
have privacy in there.
I've always wanted a door. I don't. Yeah.
You know there are empty floors in this building. Do you
Yes, there
remember
are.
a couple of buildings ago, because we've done this a long time for lots of different people, they had a building over by the temple where we had an entire floor to ourselves.
Yeah. Well, the top floor was studios, and the other people, and then we were down on the third floor, and we had our own huge office to ourselves.
Sofas.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff.
A door we could close.
I think we need to go to Fort Worth, Texas. The Tandy Leather Corporation headquarters has a museum in the lobby of leathercraft.
You want to do our show from the Tandy Leather Museum?
Yes. Leather art and historic pieces of leather art. I'm going to make Katie a desk out of leather. I'm going to go to the Tandy store today. No, they've got a desk kit. I was just looking. It's $400.
All right, so in 25 right now, time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one is most deserving of the award that no one wants to win. The Boner of the Day for today, January 22nd, 2026. 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all three, then you'll vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Carrie is Vanna Whiting it right now. The Can't Buy It, Gotta Win It Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt. You can see it at x96.com/live.
Or you'd be Price is Writing it. Be more of a model. Vanna White just points to numbers.
You're both wrong. I'm lovely Carol Merrill.
Yeah, Carol Merrill from Price is Right. Yeah. All right, here we go. Boner
Carol
candidate.
Merrill was Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Boner candidate number 1. Grandma is too far gone to spend this money anyway. Payson, Utah.
Okay.
A Payson couple who were supposed to be taking care of an elderly woman with dementia were charged Tuesday with spending the woman's money on fast food, video games, and gambling, resulting in the elderly woman's bills going unpaid. Diane Marie O'Bannon and Cameron Clint O'Bannon are charged in 4th District Court with financial exploitation of a vulnerable adult and also of theft. Police say that Diane O'Bannon took on the role of primary caregiver for her 87-year-old grandmother, who has dementia. She took on the role of caregiver in 2021. O'Bannon and her husband moved in with her grandmother into her trailer at the time. Diane received access to the victim's account for the purpose of paying her bills and expenses, according to charging documents. However, during this time, Diane and or Cameron used the victim's account to spend $2,393 at gas stations, $1,628 on fast food, $1,178 at smoke and vape shops, $827 on online games. During this time, what was neglected? The rent, utilities, and property taxes. As a result, Payson City shut off the electricity to the victim's trailer twice, and the victim was eventually evicted from the trailer park, the charges state, noting that the elderly woman does not smoke, drive, play online games, or gamble. Evicted from the trailer, the story ends there. I don't know where she ended up. But this couple spending grandma's money. Well, grandma's too far gone to spend it anyway. Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. You ever wonder what the doctors do when you've been put into the deep sleep of anesthesia? Maybe they play music bingo. Dr. Michael Urban, who was the anesthesiologist, was indicted this week following an investigation into the death of one Mr. Ben Reiter. Mr. Reiter stopped breathing while undergoing eye surgery at Insight Surgery Center in Lone Tree, Colorado, on the southern outskirts of Denver. After medics drew diagrams of how the operating room looked that day, investigators said that Mr. Reiter's wife, Chris, concluded this was just a devastating accident until one doctor reached out with shocking new details. Now, this is cataract surgery, pretty routine.
Yeah.
Okay.
The unnamed doctor told her that her husband's surgeon, Dr. Carl Stark Johnson, and anesthesiologist, Dr. Urban, used to play musical bingo during operations. This tip led Mr. Reiter, or Ms. Reiter, to hire lawyers to take depositions of both Johnson and Urban to see if they'd been fooling around the day her husband died. Both doctors conceded that they had been playing the game. Musical bingo, which involves blasting music and pairing songs with the letters B, I, N, G, and O. So as an example, the 70 group Bee Gees were to sing a song, that would be the letter B, so forth.
Not paying attention.
Not paying attention at all to the routine cataract surgery, and the guy on the table, Mr. Reiter, dies.
Wow.
Boner candidate number 2. You ever wonder what the doctors do when you've been put into the deep sleep of anesthesia? Well, maybe they play music bingo. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Right-wing radio scum compete to see who can be the worst.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
X96 welcomes Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson with The Who and Orgy September 14th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Tickets go on sale January 23rd. For information and ticket links, go to x96.com.
Please remember,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, the nominations for the Academy Awards, the 98th Academy Awards, have been announced this morning. And I'll just tell you a little bit about it now, and then we'll go into some detail later on. Leading the pack was Sinners, with a record-breaking 16 nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director for Ryan Coogler, Best Actor for Michael B. Jordan. Now, that's just the nomination, of course. There are some pretty stiff competition. One Battle After Another received a nomination. Only one nomination, apparently.
No.
Oh, no.
They received a lot of like 14.
It received one nomination after another. I misread that. One nomination, and I sort of stopped there. It read one nomination after another for a total of 13. Also including Best Picture and Best Director, and Best Actor for DiCaprio. Timothée Chalamet is in the running for Best Actor for Marty Supreme. That would make him one of the youngest Best Actor winners ever after Adrian Brody's win for The Pianist in 2003. The ceremony will be on March 15th, and the host will be Conan O'Brien. We got the full list of nominees. We'll get to that in a little while on the show. Let's see what else we have here now. Utah could be one step closer to having voters prove that they are U.S. citizens before casting their ballot in state elections. This after House Bill 209 passed through committee yesterday. Is it the logical and sensible thing to do to ensure only U.S. citizens vote in our elections?
No.
Or a waste of time and money that will only disenfranchise minority voters?
Exactly.
That was the debate in the committee hearing. The sponsor of Bill 209, that's, of course, Representative A. Corey Malloy of Utah County, said this: the main purpose of the bill really is to make sure that we do everything we can to ensure that U.S. citizens are voting in Utah elections.
They've done an audit. There were like 3 or 4 out of the whole state.
Yeah.
That means providing a process for a Utah election officer to independently determine whether a registered voter is not a citizen of the United States, meaning the prospective voter must show proof of U.S. citizenship. Supporters of the bill, including Republican Representative Candace Perucci, said it makes perfect sense. When I go to Costco, I have to have my Costco card, which they use my state ID to verify me to even walk in the door.
No.
I don't. But when asked if all the if there are documented issues of non-citizens voting in Utah, the director of elections, Ryan Cowley, said there were fewer than 6 instances. So there are some. It's a non-zero number.
It's not enough to sway an election.
No. House Bill 209 is a solution in search of a problem.
Yes. And it will cost money.
Claims non-citizens voting represent an extremely small fraction of voters. We heard from Ryan Cowley. Even the largest claims never approach more than a few tenths of 1% of eligible voters.
This is not a thing.
And they want to get rid of mail-in voting, too.
Utah.
This would be part of that. So you'd have to go somewhere and show them your ID.
Senator Kathleen Reeby believes that if there were processes in place before conservative commentator Charlie Kirk was killed, they could have prevented a disaster. She wants the state's public colleges to be required to do basic security assessments ahead of large events. There's nothing in Utah law directing that kind of preparation or review of threats, even for speakers known to be contentious. Reeby wants to change that. It saddens me. She's a Democrat from Cottonwood Heights. She said to think about what the result might have been if this had been in place sooner. Her bill is set to be debated during the legislative session. She said it was prompted by tragedies at other major events in Utah, including the accidental shooting death of a bystander at No Kings. Trying to see what some of the provisions of this are. Any outside group would be required to have insurance coverage to cover costs for property damage. So, Charlie Kirk's organization would have had to do that, but they don't at this point. I think there's probably something to be said for mandating that there be special security or more security in place for things like that. Renee Good, the 37-year-old woman who was killed by an Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent, an ICE agent in Minneapolis this month, was shot at least 3 times, sustaining wounds to her head, arm, and breast, a preliminary private autopsy has found. Preliminary results of the autopsy were described by lawyers for Ms. Good's family. The lawyer's firm declined to release the full autopsy. 2 of the gunshot wounds were not immediately life-threatening, the autopsy found. 1 bullet struck her in the left forearm. Another bullet entered her body in the right breast area, but did not penetrate any major organs.
Yeah, neither of those were
The
life-threatening.
3rd bullet, though, struck her on the left side of her head near the temple and exited on the right side of her head. And then, of course, she suffered also a graze wound consistent with firearm injury, but no penetration. House panel has the House Oversight Committee has voted to recommend charging Bill and Hillary Clinton with criminal contempt of Congress for refusing to testify in the Jeffrey Epstein
It's not
investigation.
true. They said we will testify.
Not behind closed doors.
We want to testify in front of everybody.
Yeah.
9
That's not denying to test. That's more. That's testifying more.
9 Democrats joined Republicans in support of holding Mr. Clinton in contempt. 3 Democrats backed holding Ms. Clinton in contempt, teeing up votes on the House floor. Some Democrats have argued that given the Clintons' efforts to cooperate with the investigation, including an offer by Mr. Clinton, to be interviewed under oath by Mr. Comer, and their submission of sworn affidavits laying out what they would say in testimony, the criminal contempt referrals are inappropriate, particularly for a former president.
Well, and let's talk about Jim Jordan. Let's talk about Steve Bannon. They were both, the same thing, but they just flatly refused, and nothing happened.
Bannon went to prison. Bannon went to jail for a couple of 3 months.
Jim Jordan, then. Nothing.
Let's see. Lindsay Halligan, a Justice Department prosecutor serving as the interim United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, is no longer doing that. She's leaving her post. In a social media message, Attorney General Pam Bondi said Democrats had weaponized the blue slip process, making it impossible for Lindsay's term as United States Attorney to continue following the expiration of her 120-day appointment. Now, you know what made it impossible? Is that a federal judge said, "You're a joke.
Yeah,
you're not a federal attorney, a district attorney. You don't have the qualifications. You can't be it. You can't do it. Get out of here." The circumstances that led to this outcome are deeply misguided, says Pam Bondi. The Department of Justice will continue to seek a review of decisions like this that hinder the ability to keep American people safe. Oh, my. Donald Trump's approval rating. A year ago, when Trump was sworn into office for a second time, The Economist predicted, that's a very respected publication.
Certainly not a lefty,
The Economist predicted that this term would be more disruptive than his first.
Yep.
That certainly turned out to be an understatement. Donald Trump has lobbed grenades at the global order that America helped to build after the Second World War, blowing up the rules-based trade system, maiming alliances with foreign governments. At home, Trump and his allies have smashed norms as they battle his perceived enemies in Congress, the bureaucracy, the courts, the universities, newsrooms, out on the street, environmental organizations. Americans do not seem happy. At the beginning of Trump's second term, his net approval rating was 2. It has now fallen to minus 19, the lowest it has been this term. A week into Trump's term, 37% of Americans thought the country was headed in the right direction, while 50% thought it was on the wrong track. Those numbers are now 31% and 61%. So the approval rating is going down, and the people who think that America's on the wrong track, that number goes up. Analysts are predicting disaster for Melania Trump's movie, Melania. Despite recent...
I saw an ad for it last night.
Ah.
Oh, God.
I watched one online.
It looks awful.
Despite recent claims by Donald Trump that tickets to the premiere of the newly renamed Trump Kennedy Center next week, those tickets are very hard to get.
What?
Well, no, they're not hard to get. As a matter of fact, they can't sell them. They're just nobody's buying them.
Nobody cares.
The city,
and they paid her $40 million to
bribe.
Yeah, and finally, this just quickly: Goldfish, the treat, the snack,
Yes.
has 3 new flavors.
Oh, good.
3 new flavors. They are Zesty Ranch, Honey Mustard Pretzel flavor, and Hot Buffalo Pretzel flavor. Now, these are like many snacks. They do the flavoring by dusting them with this. And this snack column says, you know what I do? I eat these kinds of snacks with chopsticks.
Yeah.
Because you get your you don't get
That's
your
smart.
fingers all like Cheetos. You know.
Yeah.
You should eat them with chopsticks. Just
All
a
right.
little advice there.
Weather traffic.
Current records show that this is Salt Lake City's least snowiest winter on record by a long shot. We've only picked up a measly 0.1 inches of snow.
Wow.
And the average by this point is usually 28 inches of snow. We've been missing out on over 2 feet of valley snow so far this winter. It's not even close to the number 2 year, which was 1933. And no chance of it changing anytime soon. The only good news is there's a storm system coming through, which does not have any snow in it, but it will mix the air up. So that should be better starting tomorrow. Today, though, still hazy, still bad air quality, high of 45, overnight low 28. Traffic, we had a Infinity member text us at 33986 saying traffic lights out, flashing red at the intersection of Meadowmore and Highland Drive in Holiday. Thank you for sending that in. We have a crash westbound 40th South. This is in West Haven at 35th West. Let's see if anything else has cropped up here. Crash northbound I-15 just north of the 215 interchange. Crash southbound I-15 to westbound I-215 in North Salt Lake. And again, if you see something, please share it with us. Text it in 33986. Now through January 25th, buy a set of 4 select tires from Big O Tires. Get free pizza products from Papa Murphy's Pizza for a year. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Right-wing radio scum compete to see who can be the worst. Vocal Trump supporters are demonizing Renee Good, the woman who was shot to death in Minneapolis by an ICE agent. They're demonizing Ms. Good and her partner and their allies, with some even using an acronym. AWFUL, AWFUL, or Affluent White Female Urban Liberal.
Ugh.
In the days since the federal agent killed Renee Good in Minneapolis, Republican officials and conservative commentators have called the 37-year-old white woman very violent, a deranged lunatic woman, and a domestic terrorist. Some right-wing influencers have latched on to a different word, an acronym for Miss Good they have said is awful. Affluent white female urban liberal. She is dead after running her car into an ICE agent who opened fire on her, the conservative commentator Eric Erickson posted on social media. Progressive whites are turning violent. ICE agents have the right to defend themselves. And from a co-host on an AM radio show in Orlando, Pierce Outlaw, to an army of internet trolls, the acronym is taken off. Outlaw called awfuls the scourge of polite society. The term popped up on the internet Wiktionary this month as awful, without the U, but beyond labels and name-calling, the death of Ms. Good and the protests and anger in its wake have sparked a response from many on the right that is particularly targeted at white women in the streets. A majority of college-educated women, including white women, have long been skeptical of Trump's Make America Great Again movement, and that skepticism has been growing. Liberal white women are the latest group to receive this right-wing targeting, and it's being promoted by internet trolls and radio scum, Boner candidate number 3, right-wing radio scum, compete to see who can be the worst.
All right, let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, Grandma's too far gone to spend this money anyway. A couple down in Payson who were supposed to be taking care of their elderly 87-year-old grandmother who has dementia. They moved in, they got control of her money, and then they spent all of her money on crap, forcing her to be evicted from her trailer home. And I guess the cops have got them, though, and they're going to be charged with crimes. Boner candidate number 2, ever wonder what the doctors do when you've been put into that deep sleep of anesthesia? Maybe they play music bingo. That seemed to be what was happening when a guy went in for cataract surgery, which is very routine and very simple. Doesn't take any time. And so he goes in for cataract surgery, but the doctors are screwing around in the operating room, playing some dumb game, and the guy ends up dying. And Boner candidate number 3, right-wing radio scum, compete to see who can be the worst.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day, 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, January 22, 2026. Click and vote. All right. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. Victoria's Real Housewives update coming up after these. Stand by. Let's get to voting. You got 4 minutes.
I brought this in, Gene, in case you need it.
What? In case I need it.
It's a blood pressure. It's blood pressure cuff.
Oh.
You want to take your blood pressure?
So yesterday, I started a blood pressure medication.
Which one?
Oh,
that's a good one. She's having
please.
a stroke. That's why
it's new. So.
It's
it's new. It's Lisinopril.
Okay.
I'm taking my blood pressure right now.
And it worked when I took my blood pressure this morning. It was lower, so I think I'm good.
Damn, this cuff is acting up.
But my doctor wants me to come in a week and check it, and she wants me to have a fasting blood test, which I hate.
What's a fasting blood?
You just have to
fast.
fast.
You have to fast before you have the blood test. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't even have
So you don't eat any dinner, and then when you get off work, you go have your blood test.
Oh.
So
you can't have
will have to go almost 12 hours without eating.
I can't even have coffee with my vanilla latte. I could have black coffee, but I don't drink that.
I'm 132 over 67, and my pulse is 52. That's not too bad.
No, that's not too bad.
That's because
So
I
should we
take
check mine?
Sure. You know how to work these?
That's not the kind I have.
You just put it. You have to hold your wrist like that. So and then just hit start.
Okay.
So put it on and but you have to keep your arm in line with your. This is really fascinating radio.
I was going to say we got Utah word of the day here.
Wait, hold on.
Well, it'll take a second.
Okay. Well, what are the results?
Gina's blood pressure was 162 over 100.
It's not good.
Do we need to call an ambulance?
That's terrible.
I only had one pill. One pill's not going to fix it.
I would say you need to throw that medication away and get something new.
So I've only taken one pill.
162 over 100. You're only taking one?
Yeah.
Because I take I think 2 different blood pressure medications.
Well, she had me. She's like, let's just try this.
Trying to find the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I recall, I had to mess around with it for a while too.
Yeah.
And it's probably nothing other than it's probably age related.
Great.
Means you're getting old, baby. Sorry. Your pulse, your heart rate was 70, which is, I don't know. Mine's always really low, so I don't know where 70. How that falls on the scale.
Maybe I have white coat syndrome.
What?
Yeah, it's when
you get nervous when
you got nervous because you thought I was a doctor.
Yeah.
Is that right? That's no. I think you have white man syndrome.
That's
what
it.
it
I
is.
get afraid when I'm around white men.
Yeah.
Yes, now the chat room is reacting. Demetra, who's familiar with these sort of things, my fingers were shocked by Gina's blood pressure.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was mine? 132/67. How's that, Demetra? That's pretty good, isn't it? It's not bad.
Well, Guy has found a category.
Oh, where do I fall?
Well, let's see. Normal is the systolic is less than 20, and the diastolic is less than 80. That's normal. Elevated is 120 to 129 and less than 80.
Nope.
High blood pressure is 130 to 139 or 80 to 89. 751, let's award the boner.
I don't know. I think if I'd been Jerry Seinfeld, I might have kept a gun to keep Kramer out. Let's see. We have this morning's boner brought to you.
Hypertension stage 2 is 140.
And Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, your gateway to oceans, rainforests, and more. livingplanetaquarium.org.
The boner voting. Oh, here we go. I got it just now. Let's see. Was no contest. Well, I mean, number 1 and number 2 got 47 and 45 votes respectively. But the winner was boner candidate number 3 with 188 votes. Right-wing radio scum compete to see who can be the worst.
That's your boner of the day for today, January 22, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week. Is this sponsored, Gina?
No, let's go.
All right, let's get to it.
Well, here she is from the Windy City, the city of the big shoulders. It's our good friend Victoria. She's in Chicago. She watches a lot of TV, and particularly The Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Good morning, Victoria. Let's get right to it.
Hello, friends. We have no time to waste. There was so much covered. So this was part 2 of the reunion for season 6. I'm going to start with something that was actually not on the show this season, but I thought it was really interesting. So I sent you all pictures, and so we're going to start with Angie has this scroll. Angie loves the prop. And so Angie brings this scroll with her to the reunion. And there's this thing that the housewives do when they're at a reunion. If they've brought a phone or if they've brought a prop, they'll stick it behind their pillow. And so this very dramatic moment where she reaches behind her pillow, you're like, what is she going to show us? And so she pulls out this scroll. She hands it to Andy. And so I have a picture of Angie pulling out the scroll, and then Andy unrolls the scroll. And what she's put on are screenshots. This is very convoluted, so brace yourself. So on this scroll, Angie shows a screenshot of a post that's from Candace something. And it's a trolling post about Angie. Angie says this is Lisa. She says Lisa is the one who's created this fake profile, and she's trolling the housewives, and she's also using this as proof that Lisa is the person leaking stories about the other housewives. And so the other piece of proof she has in this, which I didn't take a picture of this because they kind of blocked it and they showed a little bit. So she says how she knows that this is Lisa's because the phone number attached to this profile is Lisa's phone number.
Well, there you go.
And the way she knows that, though, is she and Whitney tried to retrieve the password for this profile. And what they said is they tried to pretend they were that person. And so they said when they tried to retrieve the password that the screen popped up saying a link has been sent to this phone number to reset the password. And they're saying that phone number was Lisa. And so they've got this all printed out. So they read off the phone number. They bleep it out on TV. And then Andy asked Lisa, is this your phone number? And it is her phone number, but she says this isn't true. So they made it up. This isn't a thing. So she denies all of this, but it was very dramatic. So anyway, I thought it was very interesting. The next thing, they talked about several things. The next thing that is kind of worth talking about, but also not, is the meltdown that Meredith had on that plane ride home from the yacht ride. So they go the rounds on this again about, was Meredith on pills? Was she on alcohol? Did she yell at Brittany? But one of the things that Andy brings up as a point of discussion is why did no one pull out their phone to record any of this?
Yeah.
And so Heather immediately comes to the defense, like, we are not, we are good people. Like, we're not pieces of, whatever, who would, pull out our phones and record each other. And so it turns into this weird discussion, but I can't remember if production or somebody else, another housewife, on the couch, points out Heather's hypocrisy because they cut to a video that we saw in a previous season where Heather recorded Lisa in a bathroom when Lisa was having a meltdown for losing a ring. And so, this is not really true. But it is weird that I get why they didn't pull out their phones, and I also get why they anyway. Why they maybe they could have. So anyway,
you said something. You said something at the beginning of that part, which sort of sums up the whole thing. You said this is all sort of worth talking about, but not. This is all sort of worth talking about, but not. That would sum up the whole thing.
Yes. The whole show, the whole conceit of this thing.
Yep.
So the way that this conversation gets wrapped up is that Andy tries to, because this is the end of part 2, Andy tries to end this discussion by asking her, did you drink before you got on the plane? He just wanted to get right to it, right? Because there's this whole thing. So she says, I'll get to your answer, but let me say something first about why I have a problem with Brittany. And she goes on this very long story, which actually I think was interesting and we don't have time to talk about, but that's where Meredith goes. So we'll see next week if we get an answer to Andy's question.
Okay.
I'm going to jump to, actually, I'll say real quick. So one of the things we get at a reunion is like, where are we today, right? Because since they stopped filming, is there any news? Is there anything to share? We're going to get a big thing next week. But one thing we hear today is that Mary's son is actually serving time in the Salt Lake City jail. It sounds like he had some restraining orders that he repeatedly violated against his ex-wife. And Mary said she won't visit him in jail. And then we learned there's a documentary coming out about Mary's church, and her sister's involved in helping the production of this documentary. So we'll see. We get the first ever walk-off by Andy. Andy's so frustrated by the women talking over each other and not taking turns that he's like, I'm done. And he gets up from the couch and walks off the stage, to the side of the stage. And so I have a picture of him standing up and walking away.
He's never done that.
He's never done that. And this one's really bad. They will, because usually he can say, okay, so one at a time. They won't listen to him. They were literally all talking at the same time. So he's never done that before. We usually get this from a housewife, which we did get at the end of this episode. A couple things that were not on the show that I really wanted to share. So last week, and actually throughout the season, Lisa has been dropping Ben Affleck's name as why she couldn't go to some stuff. And so there's a clip on Access Hollywood, if you want to go look this up, where somebody actually asked Ben Affleck about this, and if he knows Lisa. His reaction is hilarious. The look on his face, his confusion of who. And so he says, I don't want to embarrass her, which we can read between the lines that he has no idea who she is.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything together. Yeah. And then John Oliver was on Watch What Happens Live, I think a week or two ago. And he had all the hot takes. And so check that out if you're interested. But he did say that Brittany is the perfect punching bag. And she signs up for it by talking about her relationship to Osmond all the time. Yeah. So, and then my drinking game this week, I'm calling it one at a time. And so you're going to take a drink each time Andy tells them to stop talking over each other and take turns, which is consistently throughout. You might actually not make it through the episode. You might pass out because you're going to drink so much.
Can I ask you what? So if Andy walks off, does that just end the episode, or do they just let him keep going?
What happened here was it was enough of a performance for the women begged him to come back. We're sorry, Andy. We're sorry. But I could see it getting to a point where he's like, I'm done. And then maybe that would just motivate them to try and get it together.
All right. Thank you, Victoria.
All right.
We'll talk to you next week. Thank you so much.
This is worth talking about, but not.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, part 3 next week. Okay, thanks, guys.
All right. It's traffic.
Well, it's kind of traffic. We had an earthquake.
Apparently.
What?
In Evanston, a 4.7 earthquake, and
Pretty big.
people are feeling it all the way down here. Did you feel it?
No, I did not.
Let us know. Text us if you felt it. 33986. Crash northbound I-15, 118th South in Draper. And that's the only accident that's UDOT's reporting, but you can report earthquakes or traffic at 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages. Stand by for that. We got Beat Gina coming up. Stand by for all of that. KXRK Provo.
You can watch radio.
Soundstripe.
Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody.
martini yesterday, and I hadn't had a martini in a long time. So I stopped at the liquor store and I bought a handle of cheap gin because I like cheap gin because it tastes more like Christmas tree than.
You prefer cheap gin?
Yeah, I do kind
Really?
of. Yeah, because I like the real junipery and more. Your higher end gins. Most of them they have botanicals in them, or they try to get away from that juniper flavor so much. So I bought a handle of gin and some vermouth, and I went home and I was gonna. Now I like my martinis shaken, not stirred.
Because you're James Bond.
No, because
Jimmy disagree with you on this.
I know he says really should stir them, but I like them shaken because they get colder that way. They
like them cold.
Yeah, I like
You
it
like the
really,
little crystals
yeah,
that form in
yeah,
it? when-
That is
really
nice.
cold.
Yeah.
So I get home, I get my bottle of gin and my bottle of vermouth, and I rummage around in the fridge and find some olives and some cocktail onions. I like both. And then I said, "Where's my martini shaker? Why isn't my martini shaker here where it normally is? The space on the counter that we call a liquor cabinet, but it's just a space on the counter. Why? Where?" And my wife said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a cat photo shoot."
Well, please,
I said, "What?
Please to be explaining what.
You what?" Yeah, I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a kitty photo shoot. What do you? So
Was the kitty dressed up like a bartender? or
I
you did
I don't know. I didn't ask. I should probably see if I could get the.
Yeah,
picture.
that's a sentence that demands a follow-up.
So my sister works she at the Humane Society.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law. And so I think they were featuring a cat. And now I don't know why they wanted a cat with a martini shaker.
Maybe his name is Martini.
I
This is
bet
a
he was a
follow-up.
tuxedo cat. I'll bet. Yeah, I haven't gotten a follow-up on this yet. But so I had to have my martini stirred and not shaken, which was sad. But I hope the kitty got use of the. I'll have my martini shaker back today, I think. Unless they need it for more cat.
Several people are now weighing in. This is nothing gets a cat adopted like a cocktail shaker.
Right.
Because they actually say for adoptions, and it's true. The better
The
picture
better the
you
picture,
have,
yeah.
the more likely they are to get adopted.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they were staging some clever little,
Now people want to know: did you just use Tupperware, or what did you do to?
No, I just
stirred it?
I just
Used
used
two
it
glasses.
I put it in a glass. And
Yeah,
stirred
two
it.
glasses.
Yeah.
Also, we are demanding photos.
yeah, you got to follow up with this.
I'll see if I can get them. I'll try and get them.
Yeah.
But
It's
Somebody says Bill loves him small lives.
Smoliv.
I love smolives. I like smunions too.
Doesn't that make it a gimlet?
A Gibson.
A Gibson.
Gibson.
That's right.
It's a Gibson named after Ambassador Gibson. You know the story.
No.
But he was an ambassador in Washington D.C., I guess, and I don't know, United States ambassador to something, and he would hold cocktail parties for dignitaries and heads of state, and so at a cocktail party, there'd be waiters going around with trays of martinis, and people would get drunk and spill secrets and things like that.
Ooh.
But he wanted to keep a clear head, so he said, "Make my martini not a martini; it's just water." Mm-hmm. But put an onion in mine so that I know which one to take.
Nobody will want that.
Yeah, put an onion in mine.
Onion water.
Yeah,
People will go, ew.
cocktail onion in mine. I know which one to take. Ambassador Gibson said, and so that's why it's a Gibson.
All right. I
I don't think Jimmy taught me that. I knew that
No.
before I met Jimmy.
we don't have a cocktail shaker anymore.
What?
No, we
Just
use.
found you never use it.
No,
or-
if we demand that sort of a shaking situation, you just use 2 glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part of the
Jimmy
reason
taught me that actually.
Part of the reason I like the shaker, and if it's not back today, I'll try that with the glasses. But I like the shaker because the metal gets it even colder.
Yeah.
It does. However, it alters. When it gets cold, it changes
Yeah.
and makes it so the lid is next to impossible to get off.
That's true.
Well, I have my Lewis bag and my mallet. My wooden mallet
for ice.
For ice. So you put the ice in the canvas bag and you pound it with the wooden mallet. So if the lid is stuck on the cocktail shaker at all, you just tap it with the wooden mallet, the metal cocktail shaker.
Did you feel the earthquake in Harriman? We've heard from tons of people. By the way.
Reports of Harriman.
I get earthquake alerts on my phone. The earthquake was 24 miles south of Evanston, so down this direction. It was a 4.7, and that means it would be felt. It would shake objects in homes around the area.
It was about 10 minutes ago, and we heard from Holiday, Kaysville, Mill Creek, Brigham City, North Temple and Redwood Road, Ogden, Sugar House, Ogden High School, Clinton, Willow Creek, South Salt Lake.
But not Harriman.
Not Harriman.
No.
Lots of you felt
I felt
it.
the earthquake here on 700 West and 2nd South in Salt Lake. Yeah. We didn't feel it.
No.
Here in the building.
East Stabbington reporting Syracuse. That's a pretty wide range of places.
Yeah. Interesting.
Shall we talk about the Oscars?
Sure.
The Academy Award nominations have been revealed. We'll go through a few of them, and then there's a pretty good article about who's been snubbed and who's been surprised. So the nomination for Best Picture, Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and several more. The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. That's too damn many.
Well, a couple of years ago, they decided to add more. This doesn't happen in any other category. It's a way for the industry to highlight things that might not otherwise be highlighted.
Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Ryan Coogler, Sinners, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiStincio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, a movie that most people have not seen. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. He played twins, Smoke and Stack, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. And Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. Best Actress, Jessie Buckley, Hamnet. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. Renata Rezendes for Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. Best Supporting Actor, Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another. He was wonderful. Delroy Lindo in Sinners. He was great. Sean Penn got a nomination.
Good.
One Battle After Another.
But you're splitting the vote there when
Yeah.
you do Benicio and Sean.
Yeah. And Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. Best Supporting Actress, Elle Fanning. Sentimental Value. Inga Ibisdottir Lilius for Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan for Weapons. Sinners got a Best Supporting Actor for Wunmi Mosaku. I don't know who that character is. And Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. So the Variety magazine, which Gina found this article, they had a list of who they thought really snubbed, and it's true. Wicked left out in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
The score, the songs, two new songs that were written for the film, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Nothing. Another snub, Chase Infinity. They say she should have gotten a nomination for One
pretty
Battle
young.
After Another.
I mean, she'll probably get it for something else.
Yeah.
She was very good, though.
Yeah.
It was they're surprised that Delroy Lindo got a supporting actor nod, but he got a Golden Globe too, or at least he got a nomination for Golden Globe. So I don't know if that was that big a surprise. Snub, Paul Mescal passed by for Hamnet. What do you think about that, Gina? You've seen that.
I mean, he's great in it, but he's not in it a lot because
It's mostly Jessie Buckley.
Yeah, because Shakespeare goes to London to do his plays, and she's home taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
So he's not in it a ton.
A surprise is Kate Hudson's for Song Sung Blue.
She surprised me in that. She's actually really good in that. Is a movie I didn't think anything about.
What is that about?
It's a true story. It's about this Neil Diamond tribute band,
that's right, yeah.
and she plays the wife of the guy
With,
that is
Hugh
the,
Jackman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's really good in it.
Snub Superman, missing I guess special effects.
Yeah, I should have gotten.
Elle Fanning is a surprise for sentimental value. It says a snub. No Other Choice didn't get an international film nomination. I couldn't tell you.
That's the guy that loses his job and becomes a hitman to pay the bills. It's supposed to. I remember Sean Means talking about it. It's supposed to be really good.
I think it's a Korean movie. Well, it's directed by somebody named Park Chan-wook.
Yes.
Let's see. Snub, Weapons. They think it should have gotten original screenplay. I understand that. Amy Madigan is the only award or nomination that Weapons got. Snub for No Love for Sorry Baby.
Which is the one that the Utah film critics liked.
That was their best picture,
I
wasn't
think that
it?
was, yeah.
Didn't get any nominations at all.
Wow.
A big surprise is Shudder got a nomination with The Ugly Stepsister. Says it's a gorgeous, stomach-churning movie, definitely worth its unconventional makeup and hairstyle. Snub, Jay Kelly, Nothing. That's the Noah Baumbach film with George Clooney. Surprised that F1 got a Best Picture nod.
Yeah, because it's not good.
That's what I heard. It just, the racing is pretty good, but
the race scenes are cool, and that's one you'd want to see on a big screen. But other than that, it was a pretty by the numbers sports movie. It really was.
Animated feature. Go back to the nominations. The nominations were Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Little Amelie, or the character of Rain, and Zootopia 2.
It'll be K-pop.
You think?
Not
K-pop
Zootopia?
K-pop or Zootopia, I think.
Yeah, you would.
Zootopia's got like crazy money.
Crazy money, yeah.
We don't care about costume design. Or,
Frankenstein. Let's give it to Frankenstein.
Let's see if it's nominated. Yep, it is. So is Avatar, which I don't get.
Yeah.
Cinematography, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams, which is a really good movie.
It is, and I think that Joel Edgerton should have been nominated for Best Actor.
Yeah, he's great, isn't it?
He's really good in that movie.
And then when the credits come on, stay with the credits because it's a Nick Cave song.
Yep.
And it's really cool. Let's see. Editing, hairstyle, no, we don't care. Sound, visual effects, Avatar, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Really?
The Lost Bus, and Sinners.
It'll be F1.
Original score, Bugonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and
Also,
Sinners.
so Guillermo wasn't nominated for
Best Director.
No. Original song from Restless, whatever, or Relentless rather, whatever that is. It's Diane Warren. Doesn't she get nominated for
Every
Best
year.
Song
Every year she writes all of these songs.
But she almost never wins, I think.
Original song, Train Dreams. Oh, that's the
Nick Cave.
Sweet Dreams of Joy, Viva Verdi. I Lied to You from Sinners, and Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters.
All right. Well, there you go. Traffic, Gina.
Let's see. More people texting in about the earthquake. Earthquake in Evanston, but people are feeling it all over Wasatch Front. Crash eastbound I-80 20th East in Salt Lake. Right lane of 2 blocked. Northbound I-15 118th South in Draper. And whatever you're seeing, or if you want to talk earthquake, you can do that via text at 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. What is the prize this time?
The prize is, we're running out of these.
Yes.
Sold out. Lights, Camera, Brunch at Squatters on Sunday, but we are giving some tickets away for that for Beat Gina.
All right, join us for Lights, Camera, Brunch at 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Beat Gina, multiple choice pop culture trivia. Easy to play, easy to get the prize. 877-602-9696. We'll play after these messages and a song. Lim Jewelers.
We love family-owned local businesses.
Well, those are nice people, too.
And Lim Jewelers, family-owned for 4 generations. They've been in business 75 years. Handcrafted custom jewelry. I've gone there for a few things, like I bought Jonesy's graduation present there. But I've also taken in stuff for them to fix, resize, fix the prongs. I can't remember what you call it. Just things like that. And they'll custom make
It's called
jewelry for you, too.
repronging.
That's it. Lim Jewelers is in Midvale, 574 East Fort Union Boulevard. And this Valentine's Day, give a gift as timeless as your love. For over 75 years, Lim Jewelers in Midvale has been your trusted place to find the perfect piece of jewelry for every romantic moment. Discover dazzling diamonds, passionate rubies, and the hottest trends. Bundle your favorites in a set and save 10%. Spend $200 or more and receive a free gift. Every piece is beautifully gift wrapped at no extra charge. Visit Lim Jewelers today, where love and sparkle come together because romance starts here. Lim Jewelers in Midvale. Go in and see them, 574 East Fort Union Boulevard.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So what's wrong with you?
So on Friday, I went to my doctor because I've been having this respiratory issue. I tested twice at home, no COVID, but I feel crappy.
All right.
I go to my doctor in her doctor's office, and her nurse takes my blood pressure. And she's like, "Did you run up the stairs to get here?" And I said, "No." "No, I didn't." She takes it again.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Which is weird because my blood pressure is usually really low. It shouldn't surprise you. I have a really low.
I was going to say, because you don't. Yeah.
I operate down here.
Down where?
Down here.
That's a nice way to put it.
Okay.
And she took it again, and she said, "Okay, I'm going to turn the light off in the room. I'm going to leave you alone for a few minutes. I just want you to sit in here and
calm down."
Calm down. I didn't feel like I was not calm, but okay. She comes back in and says, yeah, this is still really high. Okay, so we're going to send you home. I want you to check your blood pressure a couple times a day for a couple days and keep track of it." And she gave me these parameters. And if it's between this and this consistently, you need to come back in.
Okay.
So it was between that consistently for a day, and I called and I said, "It's still in that range." And she said, "Okay, come on in."
Okay.
Tested me again, and she said, "I'm sending you to the emergency room."
What?
Oh, yeah.
Remain seated, please.
I'm surprised I didn't do that before.
I mean, she said, maybe it's, it's just, you're just having a bad day or something. So she sends me to the emergency room, and they do a test, and I said, "I've tested for COVID. It's negative." And they're like, we're going to do the really good one.
The really
the
good
one where, because the one you do at home just scrapes the front of your nostril right here.
Okay.
The hospital one practically goes down your throat through your nose.
Yeah, I've had that.
And
you just have to relax.
It came back positive for human metapneumovirus.
What's that?
It's a cold. It's a cold.
It's a cold.
But my blood pressure is still high, so it's like, is it high because I'm sick, or do I now have high blood pressure? Is this now a chronic thing I have to worry about? But I got to get over the sickness before.
You don't know yet?
I don't, because I'm still sick.
Did you ask them am I contagious and will I make the people I work with sick?
They said I should be fine, so which is why I am here.
Just checking.
But emergency room not fun.
No,
at all. But it's kind of nice because you get the full workup. They did a EKG, they did a chest X-ray, they did a blood work, and when the doctor comes in and goes, "Yeah, you're fine. You're not having a stroke or a heart attack or anything."
What day of the week was this?
Friday.
Friday during the afternoon.
Evening, early
evening.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you weren't there. Usually, that's when things start heating up at the emergency room.
Yeah, it was a mild. I think I got there before the sun went down. After the sun goes down,
that's when it really.
Yeah.
The gunshot wounds start coming in.
Yeah. But you were there for hours and hours and hours and
fun.
But you feel a little dumb when they send you out of there going, "You're fine. You have a cold," and then you're embarrassed for going to the emergency. I wouldn't have gone if my doctor hadn't sent me there.
You should be. I don't. As a matter of fact, I don't. I'm surprised you're telling this story on the air because you look like a buffoon.
Like the emergency rooms are for sick people, the dying people. I'm not. I'm fine. It's a cold.
As far as you know.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
But now I'm hypersensitive about it. Like now I feel like I'm having a heart attack all the time. Like.
Well, was it off the air? You said, "Are we having an earthquake?"
Yeah, that was off the air.
That was off the air.
I felt like
I keep thinking we're having an earthquake.
Everything is moving.
I didn't know. I'm hypersensitive to stuff now, but I'm fine, I guess. I don't know. The tea kettle appears to be back, so that's always fun. But yeah, so
I don't know. You don't really sound any more congested than normal.
I don't.
You do.
Tim the Tree Guy says, "I've had my blood pressure up to 202 over 156. Yeah, but see, Tim kind of strikes you as the kind of person that wouldn't have high blood pressure. Kind of mellow. I don't know. I don't want to be on medication, though.
Well, too bad.
Well, you don't have to take it, I suppose.
I take 2 blood pressure medications. 2. One to keep it regular and one to do something else. I don't know.
What is this?
This is just for you.
Oh.
Just calming.
We're just going to have you. You're going to relax.
This is what my blood pressure medication sounds like.
You take it and you hear this in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they said
it works great. I mean, I don't have. I have no problem with blood pressure.
Are you particularly stressed? I'm like, well, I mean, there's always kind of this low level worry going on. I don't know.
I'm in radio. Of course I'm stressed.
The
dying industry.
Blood pressure, I mean, it can just be age-related. You know, as you get older, your blood pressure has the tendency.
But do you know what? This is going to suck if I get you got to cut back on the salt. Is that what I'm going to be told?
I don't know if they say that much anymore.
No?
I take blood pressure medication, and I don't recall them saying you
got to cut back on salt.
Yeah, no,
because you know how I love salt.
I do. I meant to get you a salt lick at IFA, and they had those little horses you like there. Big shelves of them.
Yeah. Oh, the Breyer horses.
Is that what they're called? The little plastic model horses.
The Breyers.
Here we go, Cheetah. Here we go. Now pay attention to Deanna Troy.
Find yourself in a comfortable position, seated or lying down.
There you go.
I'm there.
Okay. Breathe deep.
Now is the time for you to reflect on your day.
Is this serious?
And let go of any
She's doing this seriously?
incompletions, judgments,
It just sounds like Deanna
or
Troy.
stressful events that happened today.
Yes.
I got to let it go.
Yeah, there you go.
Start with a big, deep breath in.
Mm-hmm.
And let it out.
There you go. She's a beta Zach.
Another deep breath in.
Again already?
Yeah.
I'm sure
and
this
let it out.
This is perking the audience up too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're going to go through a practice now.
Okay.
That will begin to unhook your energy from things that are pulling on you.
My energy.
Yes.
And get your mind ready for a good night's sleep.
This isn't going to work at all for her.
Oh, it's totally going to work.
At the end of the day, there is generally nothing more that can be done.
Exactly.
And it's your time to relax and regenerate.
Yes.
Your time.
So you can have the energy and productivity to do your best tomorrow.
Productivity?
Mm-hmm. begin by
Do
reflecting
you
on
need
the
a
events of
do
the
you need
day.
a do you need a definition of that word?
I think she does.
Apparently, you do.
I think she does.
What is this
What is
productivity?
productivity?
Travis the Pieman says the blood pressure meds will help, but it means you'll have to drink more water instead of Diet Coke. Yes, I don't want
Really?
this news.
This is all bad news. This is a major lifestyle change.
I think the only thing bad about blood pressure pills is once you start taking them, you just always take them.
I don't want pills.
Well, then get your blood pressure down without the pills. Calming music.
Take a pill or give up the French fries.
There's your choice.
Oh, man.
You'll take the pill.
Give me the pill.
Isn't that what you always want? Just give me a pill
Yeah.
that I can take
Yes.
to fix
Okay,
whatever
I want
it
the
is?
pill then.
Sure,
Give me
you
the
do want
pill.
the pill then.
Give me the pill.
Yeah. Science will save you. Better living through chemistry. That's what I say.
Thank you.
That is rather calming
It is.
music, I think.
Now are
I mean,
you-
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Forgive me, Johnny. I don't have your game show music ready.
That's all right. I wasn't ready yesterday.
All right, here we go.
And now, contrary to advice from radio and game show professionals everywhere, we present to you, whether you want it or not, another fast-paced episode of Beat Gina. I'm Beat Gina booth announcer Johnny O, and we'll begin our game in just a moment. But first this. Say, Mr. Pipe Smoker, do you know why more pipes smoke Prince Albert than any other tobacco? Well, just try a pipe full, and then you'll know. Just taste the extra rich, full flavor of Prince Albert's Choice tobacco. See if you don't prefer Prince Albert's cool mildness. Prince Albert is especially treated to ensure against tongue bite. Ooh, crimp cut to burn slow and smoke cool. Yes, Prince Albert is especially made for smoking pleasure. See if you don't enjoy your pipe more with Prince Albert. Prince Albert Pipe Tobacco. The proof is in the puffing. Ooh. And now, here's a man who's called America's best game show host, and you can put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh.
He's the one and only Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant for you, Gina. It looks like you'll be going up against Michelle today. Michelle, are you there?
I am.
All right, Michelle, let's toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, let's see what happens here. It is heads. Very
Well, you're
good.
one step closer to winning these 2 tickets to the sold-out Lights Camera Brunch with Radio from Hell at Squatters on Sunday.
All right, Michelle, you're going to go first. This first question is for you to answer on your own. Multiple choice. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, Gina has been paying close attention, and she'll answer the question correctly and steal your point away. And we'll go back and forth like that till one of you gets 3 points. I've got many leftover categories.
Okay.
Let's do some movie trivia here, first of all, specifically Barry Levinson made movies. Michelle, first question for you. In Rain Man, what did Raymond Babbitt say about the Qantas airline that was and is still true? Is it 1, the in-flight meal is always koala bear tenders? Is it 2, there should be a letter U after the letter Q, but they're in their name, but there isn't a letter U after the letter Q? Is it 3, it's the only airliner that flies to all 7 continents? Or 4, Qantas has never lost any jet airliners?
I think it was 4.
Correct.
All right, there you go. 1 for you, Michelle. Now it's Gina's turn.
Gina?
Yes.
In the movie Wag the Dog.
Yes.
The line, a good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow, is spoken by Conrad Breen and is a real-life quotation from who? Is it 1, Abraham Lincoln? Is it 2, General George S. Patton? Is it 3, Japanese wrestler Igata Takashawa? Or 4, author of the book Tree Feller, Tim Burr?
Patton.
Patton is correct.
All right, there is a point. It's all tied up. Now, Michelle.
Michelle, on the TV show Homicide: Life on the Streets, producers insisted that staff writers do what? Is it 1, stay away from John Waters because he's a weirdo? Is it 2, try to find a way to sneak a David Hasselhoff reference into every script? Is it 4, live in the Baltimore area whenever possible? Or 4, have breakfast at Miss Shirley's Cafe at least once a week?
I want to say 2, but I think it's 3. I don't know. 3.
Correct.
All right. You got 2 points now, Michelle. And go back to Gina for the tie.
Gina.
Yeah.
Let's see. Walt Disney refused to allow Alfred Hitchcock to film at Disneyland in the early 60s.
Okay.
What did he say his reasoning was for this?
Okay.
He ate the entire bag of Hydrox cookies. He knew I wanted one.
I could see that.
Is it 2? I told him to take a picture. It'll last longer. Is it 3? Because of that disgusting movie Psycho? Or was it 4? What he did to that poor Grace Kelly in Rear Window?
I will go with he didn't like Psycho.
Didn't like Psycho.
Yeah, 2-2. Michelle, it's back to you. You could win if you get this one right. Not could win. You will win if you get this one.
Michelle, what did Walt Disney do for work when he was a boy in his youth? Was it 1, he was a paper boy? Was it 2, he worked in an ice cream shop? Was it 3, he was captain of the USS Minnow? Or 4, chief of Pillow Fort Construction?
I feel like it's 1.
Paperboy is correct.
And you win the game, Michelle. Just
Okay,
like
nice.
that. Very, very well done.
There you go.
Nicely done.
Nice.
You're going to Lights Camera Brunch. Bring a friend on Sunday.
We'll see you on Sunday. I'll be there.
Okay, great.
You will.
Yes.
Let's all be there.
All right.
All right. Hang on the line then, Michelle, and we'll tell you how to get those tickets. Thank you very much, Johnny.
I got to get home. I'm going to share a pipe with Mrs. Zola.
Oh, the proof is in the puffing.
Indeed.
All right. Big boy news now brought to you by
Clark Planetarium proudly presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone starting on January 17th. That means it started already, so you should just go see it. A breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park. An epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Thank you. And, of course,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, we've had an earthquake up in the Evanston area, and our earthquake expert, Matt Afterfluffer. How do you say your last name, Matt?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, wait, here.
I'm having a little trouble here.
Here, hang on.
There we go.
All
right.
Matt, how do you say your last name, Matt?
Affelfer.
Yeah, okay, Affelfer. Matt is our earthquake expert. Your credentials are, Matt, you teach what?
I teach geology and earth science at Cottman High School and at Slick.
Okay. Now, Matt, so this earthquake up in Evanston, what can you tell us about that?
It's kind of it's one of these kinds of earthquakes that are kind of normal but kind of also mysterious. They're not as easy to understand why they're happening as opposed to the ones that are like on the faults. These are what we call an intraplate earthquake, and they kind of can happen on like old faults that are millions of years old and not really active, but there's enough pressure around to build up to form these kind of more smaller type events.
All right. Now, I noticed that there was an earthquake. So that the one this has been about a half an hour ago now. It says here 4.65 on the scale. About 11 hours before that, there was one near Evanston, 2.43 on the scale. Are these related?
It's possible. It's you'd have to look and see if they're on the same fault. I was actually just looking at the geologic map before I called in, and it was there. There's not an obvious fault there that this earthquake is on, so it might be on some small unmapped fault. So it's the kind of thing that if people really wanted to figure out, they probably could, but it's small enough that you can probably say maybe, but it's hard to know for sure.
No big no reports of any big damage from Evanston or. But I know people they must have felt it pretty strongly in Evanston, and then people felt it down here in Salt Lake. I don't know where you were, Matt. Did you feel it?
I was just getting in my car, and it's an old car, so it was shaking a little bit, which is not that unusual. But then now, in retrospect, I realized it was the earthquake.
Yeah, I just got a text from my child who we live up by the University of Utah, and they felt the earthquake at our house.
Oh.
Now people will want to know, does this mean that something's going to happen and we're building up to, we're going to have another earthquake?
It's possible. I get the good news about it is it was not on like a big fault system.
Mm-hmm.
If it was on a big fault system, then you might be worried that this is what we call a foreshock.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, the one in 2020 could have been a foreshock of something big happening on the Wasatch, but obviously now that it's been almost 6 years, that would have happened already if it was going to.
I see. So
there's no way to
probably not.
Know if it's there's no way to know if it's a foreshock until it's too late, basically.
Well, I'm ready to dive under the table again. So
that's the right thing to do.
All right, Matt. Well, thank you, and we'll turn to you. I hope we don't have to talk to you too much, but.
I totally understand.
All right. See
Thanks,
you later.
Matt.
Bye.
Earthquake warning has been issued. It's going to be 9.0 or greater magnitude. It may destroy lots of houses.
Melissa Gilbert appeared in court Tuesday to support her husband of 12 years, Timothy Busfield, as he faces charges of child sexual abuse. The Little House on the Prairie star. That's Melissa Gilbert. She played Itty Bitty on that.
Half Pint.
Huh?
Half Pint.
Oh, that's a weird name. She sat on Busfield's pretrial detention hearing, which will determine whether he is to remain in custody. Oh, there's a picture of the two of them there. x96.com/live in court. She looks like she's taking a lot better care of herself than he does. The hearing was held in the court in Bernalillo County, New Mexico. Busfield surrendered to authorities from that county on January 13th, days after a warrant had been issued for his arrest. This stems from allegations that he engaged in inappropriate contact with twin 11-year-old boys on the set of the Fox drama series The Cleaning Lady. Busfield was directing an episode of that. He says it's absolutely not true. His defense team, I think they're trying to paint the parents of these kids as being, fortune hunters. The two kids, the twin actors, had been fired from the show, and they're trying to paint them as well. We'll get back. This was our opportunity to get some money out of Busfield.
It did come out, though, that they, as part of the hearing, where they said that they are not seeking any civil.
Oh, they're not?
Oh, they're not asking for any money?
No.
Oh, interesting.
A fusion restaurant in the Central Ninth area, a bar in downtown Salt Lake, and a master distiller in Park City have been named as semifinalists for the 2026 James Beard Awards. Juna,
my favorite restaurant,
which serves.
Is this your favorite restaurant
this is.
now?
Right now it is.
Serves a combination of Italian and Japanese food called irameshi, was nominated as one of the 30 national contenders in the Best New Restaurant category. This is Juna's first James Beard nomination. Felipe Oliveira and Hiro Tagai opened the restaurant in the Central Ninth neighborhood in the spring of 2025. Let's see, the others here are Post Office Place in Salt Lake.
It's just right over here.
Yeah, was nominated as one of the 20 semifinalists in Outstanding Bar category.
It's the bar that I like to sneak off to during FanX to get away from the crowds.
Now you told people, Carrie.
Well,
they're
that's the
gonna
thing.
look for you
I'm
there.
never going to get a table at Juneau again now because of this.
And Alpine Distilling Social Aid and Pleasure Club in Park City, nominated as Outstanding Professional in Beverage Service.
And the Pearl.
Oh.
Was nominated also over in Central Ninth District.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't have. It just said three Utah bars get nominated, and maybe there's some more here.
Yeah.
They haven't arranged this very well. Okay, so Milo Carrier, Scott Carrier's kid, has a restaurant up in up by the Capitol. Used to be forget what it used to be called, but now it's Arlo. I've been there; it's very good. These are the chefs that are being included in the nominations. Andrew Fuller at Ochre, Travis Herbert, Felt Bar and Eatery, Tommy Wynn at The Pearl, and Nick Zocco at Urban Hill. Those are the chef nominations. So there you go. And let's see. The family that owns the old Cottonwood Mill has submitted a request to demolish the structurally unsalvageable building, prompting many local people to speak out at a public hearing. Resident Robin Taylor Granda lives roughly a mile from the mill and works with Preservation Utah and has heard what the mill means to others. This was one of the early industrial buildings that was made for paper, said Taylor Granda. My grandparents were married there because it had been so many years, so many venues over the decades. I went to dances there and concerts there. I went to haunted houses there. Oh, yeah, the old mill.
Yeah.
We used to do remotes there from the old
mill.
Yeah. Neighbors spoke Wednesday night's Planning Commission meeting trying to save a location that is iconic to the area and holds significance for a lot of people. Dan Hemmert, representing the Walker family, said that the family has no choice but to consider this drastic step. This family is left with a structure that is scary for the family to own at this point. That's where they got the idea, that's where they got to where they are in asking for the ability to tear it down. Again, the idea is in partnership with the city to tear it down and preserve elements of the old mill, Emmert said. There may be no other choice sometimes when buildings fall into complete disrepair. A groundbreaking $51 million water reclamation facility is about to transform how southern Utah handles wastewater. The Confluence Park Water Reclamation Facility represents 20 years of planning and construction, and it's the first of its kind in Utah. As a child, I always wanted to be a marine biologist, but I also wanted to live here, so those two things don't work very well together, said Bradley Johnson, who grew up in Hurricane and Laverton. Now works at the facility. Johnson said he never intends to leave the area because he loves the beauty of the terrain and the landscapes. He's helping improve the water supply situation in Washington County. All wastewater from public sewer systems in the Hurricane, Laverton, Tokerville area will be processed at the facility. So all, toilet water, sink water, all of that kind of stuff. And then it will be reprocessed, and they'll use it for for drinking water, but for watering
golf
plants.
courses.
Golf courses. Probably.
Yeah, a lot of golf courses probably.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, the Miller Sports Entertainment Group put out this tweet yesterday, and people have opinions.
No.
They're seeking feedback from fans in the community on their connection experiences with the Utah Royals FC and Real Salt Lake brands. Share your thoughts here, and you can click on it, and it's a questionnaire. And part of what they're asking is should they change you changed your name. Should they change the name of Real Salt Lake or the Utah Royals or the Monarchs? Should they change the colors? Should they change the marketing?
Sure.
I know you don't care.
Cool. I don't care.
But if you do care,
yeah, why not?
You should go to the Miller Sports Entertainment. I found it on Twitter. It's probably available other places.
Can't we have something in tie-dye?
But you can. It's asking for your opinion, not just on the soccer, but how you feel about the Mammoth and the Jazz and all. You can make your voice heard there if you care about such things. Speaking of the Mammoth, they had a great game last night against the Philadelphia Flyers. They came from behind in overtime to win 5-4. Jazz are home tonight to the San Antonio Spurs. That game starts at 7 o'clock. That's your sports. Weather. Records show that this is Salt Lake's least snowiest winter on record by a long shot. It's not even close, and it's not going to change anytime soon. You've probably seen stories, though, about through the south and the middle part of the country, there's a huge winter storm just pummeling that area.
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting any of it, but they're getting all of it. Storm coming through tomorrow. We're not going to see any snow out of it, but hopefully it's strong enough to at least clear out the bad air that we've had hung around for so long. 45 in bad air today, better tomorrow, it looks like. Traffic, let me refresh this, give you the most up-to-date information that I can. Crash eastbound I-80, 20th East in Salt Lake. This was reported about 45 minutes ago. It might not be an issue anymore. If it's an issue for you, or whatever issue you're having, you can text us at 33986. Ski Joring Utah's 10th anniversary is here, January 30th through the 31st in Logan, and the championship finals race February 7th in Salt Lake City. Visit skijoringutah.com for information and tickets. This is where a horse tows a skier, and it's a race, and it's really fun to watch. If you want to win some tickets, text the word RACE, R-A-C-E, RACE, to 33986 now to win 4 tickets.
Thank you very much. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center at 9872 South 700 East in Sandy. That's 9872 South 700 East in Sandy. Or you can go to trilogyvetsandy.com and take a look. Of course, as you all know here on the Radio from Hell show, we love our pets. We always want to keep them healthy, happy, and full of life. And whether that pet needs just a routine checkup or urgent care, we trust our friend Dr. Josh Davis and his team at Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. Where have I heard that name, Josh Davis? Well, he's the veterinarian that comes in here every other week.
Well, that tall guy?
Yeah. Oh. Comes in and answers questions for you.
If you go to their Instagram page, yesterday they posted a picture of me and Oakley when we went there for our appointment.
Oh. Trilogy Veterinary Center in Sandy, privately owned and operated. That's important to know. They put their pets and their people at the heart of everything they do, offering a more personalized experience that is hard to find in those large corporate-owned hospitals. As with everything here, we always try to go local first, but very empathetic, extremely skilled, providing thoughtful, personalized care for our pets' unique needs. They're in good hands at Trilogy, so go to trilogyvetsandy.com or just go down and see them at 9872 South 700 East in Sandy.
It's the Utah word of the day.
From what year? Do you have any idea?
1994.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go.
Today, we examine another group of words used by most Utahns called L words, or words that end in ELL.
Oh, yeah.
And to help you with today's lesson, each time an L word is used in the following dialogue, a bell will sound. Imagine, if you will, our two friends, LeVar and LeGrand, together in LeVar's trailer house. The TV is on. A conversation ensues. Again, these are L words.
I love this TV show.
Yeah.
I am so glad that someone is showing the reruns of McKell's Navy.
Me too. You know, I would just love to set sail with McKell myself. Hey, you remember the one when the wacky crew of PT Boat 73 tried to save that beached well?
Oh, yeah. They had a hard time because of this big storm.
Yeah.
Gale force winds and hell stones the size of golf balls.
Yeah.
But they saved that well anyway. McKell did not fell.
Well, no thanks to Gruber. Yeah, that was quite a tell, though. Hey, listen, give me some of them snacks, would you? I'm hungry.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
What?
Trell mix.
Yeah.
You're not going to like this, LeGrand, but Trell mix makes me thirsty for just one thing.
You're not going to be drinking beer in front of me, are you, LeVar?
Oh, no. I'm going to have me a glass of L.
L is beer?
Yeah, but this is pretty mild. It's that Pell L from Squatters. It's so mild I can drink a whole bucket of it.
You'd get drunk if you drunk a whole Pell of Pell L. Then you'd get throwed in jail. And I'd have to bail you out. Oh, hey, looky here what I got in the mail. It's a flyer from Deseret Book. It says here that Dan Quell is coming to town to sign copies of his new book.
Boy, the liberals sure rode Bush and Quell out of Washington on a rel.
Sure did.
They fought tooth and nail, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear that this new book of his really lifts the veil of secrecy about Washington life and what really went on. You know, I'd like to see him. What Deseret Book is he at?
Well, the one by that big jewelry store.
Big jewelry store. You mean Morgan's Jewelers?
Nope. Zell's.
There you go.
That's back when we had this theory that we would beat you over the head with comedy. You know, the way to get you to laugh was to beat you over the head with comedy.
Why didn't we ever learn to edit?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. Also, now, you were shouting, this sucks. I got to tell you, though, out of all of the Utah Word of the Days, that was the best one.
It was one of the,
Really?
Yeah. That was one of the better ones.
In my opinion, I think that was the best one. Whenever someone says, what's the quintessential episode, I say that one.
I still like Lard Dorothy. That's a gorgeous orange.
I like talking to the manager of the store about the manger scene.
Yeah.
The creche, the manger scene. The manger. I need to speak to the manger about the manger scene.
God. Beat you over the head is right. Even I was getting bored. Sorry, folks. Yeah, that's why we don't do sketches anymore, all right? Anyway. All right, 8:52 right now.
So we had the Academy Award nominations, and then along with those, they also do the Razzies,
which are the worst
pictures, and they don't do as full blown a list. I don't think usually is
not quite as full blown.
But these are, and I don't know who's on the Razzies committee. Does it say who nominates these?
Well, there's the band The Raspberries. There's Mr. Razband, who was a teacher of mine in junior high school.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, find out who are the Razzies people. Yeah, I'm curious about that.
You've got a list there of the.
I do. Let's see. Worst picture.
Okay.
The Electric State, which, like I said, was close to being okay.
Tell me what that was. Did I see it?
It's the animatronic and robots rose up and took over.
Oh yeah, I tried to watch that. I got partway through.
It's too long is part of the problem. Hurry Up Tomorrow. I don't know what that is. Disney Snow White from 2025. I don't know why everybody has such a problem with that one. Star Trek Section 31.
How do you feel about that?
It's not great, and I have a Trek bias. It's not great.
Yeah.
What is Star Trek Section 31?
It's the secret spy organization that's inside Starfleet, Section 31.
Okay.
And then the War of the Worlds from 2025, the one with Ice Cube.
That was just supposed to be awful.
Yeah, that was.
And Eva Longoria, I think, is in it.
Yes, she produced it.
Maybe she produced it.
I can't remember. Worst actor.
Oh, wait, before you go on to that.
Yes.
The Razzies Awards are decided by members of the Golden Raspberry Awards Foundation, a voting body of over 1,000 film buffs, critics, and journalists from across the U.S.
So there's the company that makes the candy Razzles that's also on the
they're
board.
on there.
The Tasmanian Devil Razzmatazz is on there.
They're all on there.
Yeah. Worst actor, Dave Bautista in The Lost Lands. I don't know what that is. Ice Cube in the War of the Worlds movie. Apparently he does the entire film sitting in front of his computer.
He's a bad actor, whatever he's doing. I never like him.
Scott Eastwood in Alarum. Don't know what that is.
Clint Eastwood's kid.
Yeah.
Jared Leto in Tron Ares.
You still haven't seen that, have you?
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah?
It's real pretty.
But not.
That's it.
That's it.
Let's see. And The Weeknd, Abel Tesfaye in Hurry Up Tomorrow. Worst actress, Ariana DeBose in Love Hurts. I don't know what that is. Mila Jovovich in The Lost Lands. Natalie Portman in Fountain of Youth. This is your winner. Rebel Wilson in Bride Hard.
It sounds bad.
And they have Michelle Yeoh in Star Trek Section 31 as worst actress, which is a crime to me.
Because even though it's not a great movie, she's good.
Even at her worst,
Yeah,
she's
that's
better
true.
than most
That's
actresses. Let's see. Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel. I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025.
Okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Yeah.
The Smurfs, 2025.
Oh, God.
And again, They Hate Snow White, 2025. And War of the Worlds, 2025.
Yeah.
Worst supporting actress, Anna Chlumsky
yeah.
in Bride Hard. Emma Horvath in The Strangers Chapter 2. Scarlett Rose Stallone. Is that Stallone's kid?
Yeah, I didn't know she was in a movie.
In Gunslingers. Casey Roll in Star Trek Section 31. And Isis Valverde in Alarum.
If you were
These movies sound bad.
I don't know what they are.
If you were nominated for one of these and won it, would you own it? Would you
somebody-
be like, "Yep, I won that Razzie"?
Somebody well known.
It was Halle Berry.
Was it Halle Berry?
She went in for Catwoman.
She won twice the same season, so she went in.
She went in and owned it.
I think I would too. I would lean into it.
There's Ra's al Ghul from the Batman series. He's on the board as well.
You're coming up with so many of these.
Our listeners are.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Okay, worst supporting actor.
Mm-hmm.
All 7 artificial dwarfs in Snow White and the Seven
Oh,
Dwarfs.
they're CGI.
Nicolas Cage in Gunslingers. Stephen Dorff in Bride Hard. Greg Kinnear in Off the Grid. And Sylvester Stallone in Alarum.
So Sylvester and his daughter could go together.
They could go
they should
together.
go.
Worst screen combo. All 7 dwarves from Snow White. James Corden and Rihanna in The Smurfs. Ice Cube and his Zoom camera in War of the Worlds. Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro as Frank and Vito in The Alto Nights. And The Weeknd and his colossal ego in Hurry Up Tomorrow.
People who have showed up to accept Razzies.
Yes.
Sandra Bullock attended to
Good
accept
for
the
her.
worst actress for All About Steve. Halle Berry for Catwoman. She brought along her Oscar that she won for Monsters Ball. Just brought it to the stage with her.
I just happen to have this with me.
Tom Green, Paul Verhoeven. He was the first person to ever accept a Razzie in person, picking up one for Worst Director for Showgirls. And Francis Ford Coppola, accepted his Worst Director award for Megalopolis.
Really? Well, good on him.
He didn't go to the ceremony. He accepted via social media, saying he was thrilled to receive it.
I think it's better to have that attitude than be mad about it.
That's funny. Yeah, well, when you hear about the making of Catwoman, the Halle Berry Catwoman, that started out as a good idea.
Mhm.
And as the movie company got it more and more involved, it just kind of...
Off the rails?
Off the rails. Yeah. Anyway. There you go. Traffic, Gina, please.
Crash eastbound 4 South 7th East in Salt Lake. Crash southbound I-15 74th South in Midvale. It's the center lane that's affected there. And let me check our message stream, see if anybody's sent in anything there. And nope, but if you see something, you can always text us and let us know. 33986 is where you do that. The mystical world of Lorwyn returns in Magic the Gathering's newest set, Lorwyn Eclipsed. At Haster Games, you can explore the newest set. Haster Games, 6831 South State.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to take a break, play a song for you, and after that song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play the game, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I'll bet you could guess today. but why not cheat? Just be sure of it. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners January 22, 2026. Click on there. It'll give you the correct answer. What's our prize?
It's tickets to see Bush. They're coming Friday, May 1st with Mammoth coming to the Maverick Center.
So line up and get your Bush tickets at 877-602-9696. Just tell us who won the boner, and you'll get that prize. The Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.
You can plan your trip at livingplanetaquarium.org. You know, it's there in Draper. The U2 Claw, you see that from the the freeway. You should go in, and I bet it's been a while since you've been there.
It has, actually.
You can go with kids, or I even say it's kind of a nice date kind of place to go. Kind of a cool idea for that. Started as a Utah-born, mission-driven nonprofit focused on connecting people, especially kids, to life underwater and beyond. Built from founder Brent Anderson's lifelong fascination with the ocean. Things you can see there: the sharks, blacktip reef, nurse, gray reef sharks, and you can see them all in the big 40-foot tunnel that you can walk through. All the rays are there: southern stingrays, giant shovel-nosed rays, and they have hands-on touching experiences where you can actually see what a ray feels like. It's kind of cool. Take the kids, take a date, or go by yourself. Just spend an afternoon at the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. Go to livingplanetaquarium.org.
List?
I have one.
I've got one too.
Well,
it's the 7 reasons the juicy steak will kill you.
What?
That's for you, Gina. No?
That sounds terrible. I don't want that list.
What's yours?
Oh, that's yeah.
Well, my list is things you might not know about the Antichrist.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
I'll just email you the
I'm not opening it.
7 reasons a juicy steak could kill you. And now let's see how much we do know about the Antichrist.
Okay. How many times is the Antichrist mentioned in the Bible?
Once.
I don't know.
Only 4 times.
4 times.
And they are all in John.
John had a relationship, did he?
John has several antichrists, and he refers to antichrist as just people that don't believe in Jesus. Not
really?
Like,
that's all it takes?
Yeah, not like
the
There's
devil.
not a personification of.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you're trying to go to the Bible for antichrist information, not a lot there, actually.
Interesting.
Well, there's a lot of stuff about Satan.
Satan and Antichrist are not
the same?
thing.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's see. The concept of the Antichrist wasn't written about until a monk wrote about it in 950 A.D. because the Bible didn't dive into it, and he said, "I'm gonna take a look at this Antichrist thing." According to this monk, he said the Antichrist will be born in Babylon and will appear at the end of the Holy Roman Empire and will be Jewish because Jesus is Jewish, so the Antichrist would have to also be Jewish.
That's just logic.
Yeah. So they thought he would come back and fool people into thinking it was the second coming of Jesus. So this is not the devil.
That's confusing. I always just considered that the devil was the Antichrist.
No.
I thought the Antichrist was the son of the devil.
Now, see? Things you didn't know.
See, we're learning here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Another theory is that there have been many Antichrists.
Oh, yeah.
Nero, Napoleon,
Shatner,
Ronald Reagan, Obama.
Okay.
Orange 45.
Now, Martin Luther really, really locked in with the Antichrist.
Oh, he specialized?
Well, he said the Pope was the Antichrist.
Oh, and that's why yeah.
And he said the whole thing, now you guys know what indulgences are.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where you can pay to get your sins taken away.
Right. And he said, he said that's your proof right there that the Pope, who said that was okay.
Compelling argument, Martin Luther.
Because a real Jesus lover would never make you pay to get rid of your sins.
Do Catholics still do that? Can you
No.
buy indulgences?
I mean, no. No.
Wasn't there talk in the news recently about him bringing them back?
Like you could just pay to get rid of your sins?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Something to do with Canada.
Nietzsche talked about the Antichrist. In fact, he published a book in 1895 called The Antichrist.
Okay.
There is an Antichrist in Islam, but not in the Quran. It's just sort of a folklore. Now, Jesus in Islam is just a prophet. He's not.
Jesus is in the Quran.
Yeah. But he's just a prophet, just like Abraham and everything. He's just another one. So they like Jesus. They just don't think he's the one.
Yeah.
They're cool with Jesus.
Sure.
But in Islam's version of the Antichrist,
okay,
they describe what he looks like.
That's what I was just going to ask. Right. What does he look like?
Well, in Islam, he is a plump, one-eyed man with a ruddy face and curly hair.
I know that guy.
I worked for him.
Let's see. Obama's the Antichrist. Let's see. Let me skip through these. Some believe that anti-Semitism comes from not just Jews killed Jesus, like people say, but the fact that the Antichrist is supposed to be Jewish. So they said this theory of the Antichrist has led to lots of anti-Semitism. Again, even though it only appears in the Bible passingly, and just is talking about people that don't believe in Jesus.
And then again, the fact that all of this is made up.
Well,
it is fan fiction.
Let's see. I'm skipping.
It's not like the Bible is a history book, really.
It's not what your modern day GOP thinks.
Yeah.
The Beatles are the Antichrist.
Beatles are the Antichrist?
Yeah, they are too.
I would have swore it was the Rolling Stones.
Nope, it's the Beatles.
But the Stones had sympathy for the devil.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And goat's head soup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Revelations.
The book of Revelations.
All right.
Attributes a number to the beast. Quote,
666.
Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and that number is 666.
You know what 665 is, don't you? It's the neighbor of the beast.
Of the beast.
I always like that joke.
That's about it. That's the list there.
Oh, we should have gone with the 7 reasons a juicy steak will kill you. It would have been more useful.
The Antichrist will. Do you know what the 666 phobia? If you have a phobia of that number, what it's called?
Triskaidekaphobia.
No, that's 13.
Oh, that's 13. No, I can't remember.
Hexacausio hexacontella hexaphobia.
Huh. That's easy for you to say. Did you pronounce that right?
No, I'm sure I didn't. Number 666, thank you, Carrie, for this.
Oh, of course.
Is not the only thing that's been linked to the Antichrist. The Beatles, Procter & Gamble, many brands, bands, images, and acronyms have been dubbed satanic.
Procter & Gamble has the, I don't know if they still have it, but they had this little symbol on all their products.
It was a moon or something.
Yeah, moon with some stars around it. And people said that's, a satanic Antichrist symbol. And there were people, and I worked with a guy who swore that he saw it on television, on one of the daytime talk
Oprah.
shows.
That was
that the head of Procter & Gamble, the CEO, said, "Well, yeah, sure."
No, it was not a thing. He didn't see that.
Yeah, it was Jeff Robinette,
of course.
Yeah, this says a company spent decades battling false claims it was in league with the devil, Procter & Gamble. If you were alive in 1982, you might remember a very special episode of, it's the Phil Donahue Show.
That's right, Phil Donahue,
yeah.
The president of Procter & Gamble went on the program and admitted that the company supported the Church of Satan.
Jeff said he swore he saw that show.
No, he didn't. That it never happened then it pivoted to Oprah. Oh no, it wasn't Donahue, it was Oprah. Oh yeah, he was on that. No,
never happened.
But all you have to do is say things.
Yeah. Well, we've learned more about the Antichrist, and that's what I like about this show is learning.
Yeah. Was that little kid in the Omen, the
Damien?
Antichrist? Damien? See the Antichrist?
He's supposed to be,
in that version of the fan fiction, yeah. Thank you.
Ernie is biting the hand that feeds him in Springville.
Springville.
You shouldn't do that in
Cut
Springville.
it out, Ernie. Jeez.
All right.
Let's see. It's time for the boner recap, I believe.
Is it? All right.
That's what I hear.
Mark is on the line.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. What's up with you?
I'm doing fine, just fine.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
Are you working today?
I will be working today, yes.
What sort of work will you be doing?
Engineering work.
Electrical, construction, what kind?
Like test system stuff.
Yeah, structural engineering.
There's math involved.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes, I do the mathing a lot.
Like you have to get out your slide rule and
No.
figure things out. huh?
Computer math.
What?
Yeah.
I'm old school. Listen, Mark, we'll do the boner recap here. I'll read the three boner candidates. You tell me which one of the three was the winner, and you will win a prize which Gina will enumerate for you now.
Catch Bush Friday, May 1st, 2026 at the Maverick Center with Mammoth. You can find out more ticket information at x96.com.
Excellent enumeration. Mark, are you ready to do this?
I am ready.
All right. Now, if you heard the boner candidates earlier, it will be particularly easy. Did you hear them?
No, I'm just going to guess blind.
Okay, good.
Well,
this is a brave. So unlike an engineer too.
Yeah.
Usually plan things out.
Yeah. Okay, here's boner candidate number one, Mark. Grandma is too far gone to spend this money anyway. A Payson couple who were supposed to be taking care of their elderly grandmother with dementia, they moved into her trailer and got access to her money and then used all of her money for all of their lifestyle, and they didn't pay the rent on the trailer, and they got evicted. The grandma got evicted. 87-year-old woman, and they just ruined her life. That's boner candidate number one. Boner candidate number two, you ever wonder what the doctors are doing when you've been put under that, you're into that deep sleep of anesthesia? Well, I'll tell you, maybe they're playing music bingo. That's what some doctors did in Colorado. Guy went in to get cataract surgery. Pretty simple surgery generally. Doesn't take very long, as I recall. I've had it done. So the guy goes in, they put him under, and then he dies while he stopped breathing while undergoing this cataract surgery. And I think they didn't seem to notice because the doctors were too busy playing something they call musical bingo in the operating room. Way to go. And then boner candidate number three, right-wing radio scum competing to see who can be the worst. Vocal right-wing Trump supporters are demonizing Renee Good, the woman who was shot to death in Minneapolis. They have come up with this acronym, affluent white female urban liberal. Awful. And and one AM radio host is really pushing it. His name is Pierce Outlaw. I'm sure that's his real name. Yeah. So there you go. Those are the
Pierce Outlaw Sutton or POS.
Those are the three candidates, Mark. Which one was the winner?
I'm going to go with number three.
Good guess. You win.
All right.
You engineered yourself a prize there.
You got the Bush tickets.
Congratulations. Hang on.
Hang on,
Thank
and we'll
you.
tell you how to
You're
get
welcome.
those. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages with leftover big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by for that. So we're in the back porch and look over, and Bri says, I just saw a critter. Was not specific because he knows how she feels. Yeah. And that was that. So Sunday morning, we wake up. Morning's going fine. Mm-hmm. Everything's good, making coffee, the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And then I hear Sue screaming.
Oh.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
And I come into the kitchen and she's looking out the back window. And I run to the window to see my 2 dogs in a tug-of-war.
Really?
With a rat.
Was it still alive?
The rat was wounded.
Oh.
So I go running out there, and it's like, get inside, get inside, get inside. And
So we got a couple of little ratters.
So we close the doggy door. Sue immediately brushes their teeth and cleans their faces.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she can, get loves.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm now rat patrol. So the rat's lying there, and it's wounded. And, and I'm like, it's still alive. But I look at it, and it looks pretty bad. So I figure I'll leave it alone for a half hour, and it'll die. Yeah. And then I'll, get a sack and pick it up. Go back out a half hour later. It's actually looking a little better. Wow. It's rolled over on its belly. It's still not walking because I think its legs are broken.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
And
I feel bad for the poor rat.
I do too, and then I'm like, I'm going to have to dispatch the rat, aren't I? Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to, because it's in pain, it's suffering.
Go get your gun.
So just wait for 4 turtles to show up.
Yeah. So I went and I got my Daisy Red Ryder BB gun.
Oh, shoot your eye out.
Well, I cocked it and put it right to its head. I had to dispatch the rat. And even then, I couldn't pick it up right away. I'm like, I'm going to let it. I'll be back in a bit. And so I come back like 20 minutes later, and it was starting to stiffen up already. That was pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
But end of the story is Sue is putting our house up for sale. And
Truly? Some people would.
What she doesn't know is that I've been keeping this secret from her ever since we moved there. I mean, it is the mountain.
Yeah.
It's happening. Now, Artie, our original dog, was never curious about exploring the backyard. Mm-hmm. He wasn't interested in getting into the shrubs or the trees or anything, so I was able to put, traps out there and I took care of the rat problem for quite a while. But now I have curious dogs, and I can't do that because Ripley will...
They'll get in the trap.
Ripley will find the trap, and so I don't need that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Hudson was high on adrenaline for the rest of the day.
Killer.
He just did that. That stirred something in him.
You should have seen my cat with a beetle yesterday. Man, did that cat go to town? A killer. Little beetle.
Let's see. It's time for some big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
these butter rum lifesavers.
Oh, okay.
They're the butter rummiest.
And always remember, don't ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Tragedy. She was one of a kind and original. She will be missed. Dr. Gladys West has passed away at the age of 95. Dr. West was a mathematician whose groundbreaking work made GPS possible. West passed away over the weekend surrounded by family and friends. Born on a Dinwiddie County farm in Virginia during the Great Depression, Ms. West overcame segregation to become a groundbreaking scientist. At the Naval Surface Warfare Center, She spent years calculating precise models of Earth's shape. Her mathematical work became the backbone of the global positioning system that we all use today.
That's cool.
This woman had so much knowledge and was such a beautiful person, said Marvin Jackson, her biographer, in a 2022 interview. Dr. Gladys West. The Trump administration is opening a new front against late-night comedy, announcing plans to enforce long-dormant rules on appearances by political candidates on network talk shows. Under new guidance released Wednesday, the Federal Communications Commission warned that entertainment-oriented talk shows carried on local television stations were required to offer candidates vying for the same office equal time. The guidance was clearly aimed at the late-night hosts who frequently anger Trump, Jimmy Kimmel, Steve Colbert, Seth Meyers, and have in turn drawn scrutiny from the FCC chairman, Brendan Carr. But it would also cover daytime talk shows, including another Trump target, The View.
Yeah.
The guidance addresses long-standing conservative complaints that the late-night shows have tilted too far to the left and are far more likely to have Democrats than Republicans as guests. It is in the keeping with Mr. Carr's year-long campaign to use old and largely unenforced media regulations known as public interest standards to crack down on the major networks for perceived bias.
Okay, that's a BS argument, but I'm all for this.
Well, so traditionally, in years past, during election seasons, we have said, if you're running for an office, we'll have you on. Kind of doesn't matter what office or what party or so how we get around the equal time thing is we don't ask people to come on. If you're a candidate and contact us, we'll try to get you on.
But we really didn't have to get around the equal time thing because nobody ever enforced it.
Exactly.
My earlier days in radio, we were really strict about it. But
I would love to see Stephen Miller on Jimmy Kimmel.
Sure.
Why not?
I would love to see Kimmel just thrash him around for a few minutes. That'd be great.
And my guess is Jimmy Kimmel is having a meeting today where he is saying, "Get me Stephen Miller.
Let's have Ted Cruz on.
Give me Jim Jordan. Get me Ted Cruz.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Cruz is in California right now.
Yeah, get me
because it's cold in Texas.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he got on a plane to Laguna Beach.
He and his family flew out when the storm was announced, but then he said, "Oh no, I'll be back. I'm coming back before the storm
They usually go to
starts."
Mexico. Remember when he did that?
It's harder to get back into the country now. So especially if your name is Rafael Cruz.
42nd annual Sundance Film Festival kicks off. Of course, it will be the last edition without, or it will be the first without. Robert Redford, who died in September, and it'll be the last edition here in Utah. But even in this time of transition and change, the festival's main focus, the movies, are as vibrant as ever. They're going to be 90 features, 90 featured films premiering through February 1st. And three of the 90, star pop star Charlie XCX.
Really?
How did this person become? It's a broad, eclectic, bold program, said Sundance Public Programming Director Eugene Hernandez. Hernandez said the lineup for the festival's final year in Park City has a mixture of new, exciting voices paired with some really, really great familiar faces. Who are some of the celebrities expected? Well, big names who may make an appearance include Natalie Portman, Ethan Hawke, Russell Crowe, Brittany Griner, Seth Rogen, O'Shea Jackson.
It's Ice Cube.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Or his kid.
Yeah. David Duchovny, Olivia Wilde, Daveed Diggs, Channing Tatum, Courtney Love, Chris Pine, Divine Joy Randolph, Solomon Rushdie. Wow. Alexander Skarsgård, Olivia Colman, John Turturro, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Those are people that they are pretty sure are going to be there. Park City's Egyptian Theater, it will not host film screenings this year. There'll be other places around town and here in Salt Lake. Redford's Legacy will be a main spotlight at the festival, including Friday night fundraising gala, where organizers will pay tribute to Robert Redford. Later in the festival, there'll be a screening of his first his really truly independent movie, the 1969 sports drama Downhill Racer. What are some of the buzzy movies? The ones that are people saying, ooh.
Ooh.
Olivia Wilde has directed her third feature, The Invite, in which she and Seth Rogen play an unhappily married couple who host a dinner party for friends, Penelope Cruz and Edward Norton. Greg Araki made a sex-positive love letter to Gen Z with I Want Your Sex, also starring Olivia Wilde as a provocative artist who takes an interest in a younger intern, played by Cooper Hoffman. Natalie Portman has platinum blonde hair in a movie called The Gallerist with Zach Galifianakis, Jenna Ortega, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. See if there's anything else. Can you stream Sundance movies? Yes, but not until January 29th. Access to the movies premiering at Sundance doesn't necessarily require an expensive trip to Park City. The festival has fully embraced an online component. What started as a COVID-19 adjustment has become a vital part of the program. From January 29th through February 1st, audiences can watch the films in competition. Prices start at $35 for a single film ticket.
But you're getting to see things that might never be seen anywhere else, or
again
a year before other people are able to see them.
You know what I'd like to do sometime is just go back and find Sundance films that just never went anywhere.
Well, you know what, we should ask Sean Means about those at the podcast. What movies should we go back and check out?
I read an article about that once a long time ago, and I don't remember any of the titles, but I remember thinking, well, that sounds interesting. And why did these movies not go anywhere?
They didn't get picked up or bought, or
well, but why? I mean, it wasn't. Apparently, and I remember reading this article. Apparently, it wasn't necessarily. Sometimes it was just because they weren't very good, but most of the time it was like, it was a pretty good movie. It just didn't generate enough interest for people to pick it up and sell it. Leanne Rimes is in the news here, I guess. She just got she just cleared her body of mycotoxins.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
She had to do it because she was doing a performance. She's a singer, for those of you who may not know. And she was doing a performance, and her false teeth fell out during the show.
I saw the video. It's embarrassing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to my body and choosing what feels supportive for this season of healing, especially after a very busy year of filming and touring and having my teeth fall out. I demand so much from my body. It's incredibly important to me to take the best care I can. She explained that this was her second time getting this treatment, clearing it's essentially a blood exchange, a plasma exchange.
Ew.
Does that help your teeth not fall out?
She's hoping. Kim Kardashian is in the news, but she's speaking out about her admiration for Taylor Swift's music.
That's a shocking news story.
Almost 2
Nobody
years.
likes Taylor Swift's music.
After 2 years after the release of Thank You, Amy, a diss track off Taylor Swift's album, The Tortured Poets Department, that is widely speculated to be about Kim Kardashian. She was asked by her sister Chloe about her eclectic music taste in a recent episode of Chloe in Wonderland. Who would listen to that? Do you think people would be surprised that I listen to Taylor Swift?
Everybody listens to Taylor Swift.
Well, but she had a diss track about me. And I think it was about me, but I still like her music. Okay, whatever. Kelly Ripa? No, we don't care about Kelly Ripa. Do we?
Not really.
Shannon Doherty, what's she doing?
No, she's dead.
So her ex-husband,
Oh.
photographer Kurt Iwasrienko, is challenging their divorce settlement.
He wants money.
I guess so. Back in her...
They got divorced, like, her divorce was final, like, 2 days before she died or so. It's crazy close to that, and that's probably what he's saying.
He says she failed to fulfill certain monetary obligations that were outlined in our divorce settlement.
She died. Leave her alone.
Well, I'm not bothering her. I'm just trying to bother her money.
Exactly.
Trying to bother her money.
I mean, come on.
Weather.
28 right now. Today is yucky, but tomorrow might be better.
Might be less yucky.
That is the best we can do. The air quality not great. Haze around today. There is a storm system coming through that should mix the air up enough to clear that out and have a high of 43 tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Listen to Radio from Hell.
This is the third time they've sent me a text.
Really?
Well, the Republicans are really after me.
Me too. I'm getting him too.
Well, are you getting this? Again,
They want me to run for office?
This is the third time they've sent me a text.
Really?
Utah Republican Chairman Rob Axon here. It says, our party needs your help.
Mm-hmm.
No Republican has filed a run against Democrat incumbent Jen Daly Prevost for the state house. January 8th at 5 p.m. is the deadline to file at the Salt Lake County Clerk's office, and we cannot let the Democrat run unopposed.
Mm-hmm.
Will you answer the call and serve? See the district map here.
I got it for Brian King.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A GOP chairman, Rob Axon, says, our party needs your help. Me, Gina Barberi. Brian King is not running again, and no Republican has filed to run for the open seat in State House District 23.
It seems that I think I also got something from the Democrat, Jen Daly Prevost, saying, I can't find it now, saying that she would really appreciate my financial support. Now, I don't know why.
Okay, that's
well,
different.
you're a registered Republican. Why
I don't know. I don't know why she would send that to me. I'm not giving her any money. I'm a Republican.
Did you see there's a woman and a Democrat that's filed to run for Mitt Romney's seat yesterday?
I didn't see that.
Yes.
She's, let me find that.
And what, so did anybody file to run against Jen Daly Prevost?
Oh. Let's see.
Now, as registered Republicans, don't we get to vote in this upcoming thing?
Yeah, they're having...
Or do we have to go somewhere?
We might have to go somewhere, so I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
It's a presidential preference poll or something?
Yeah.
World-renowned ski mountaineer environmental activist running for Utah's open Senate seat. Her name's Caroline Gleich, or Gleich. I should probably figure out how to say that. She's running for Mitt Romney's seat.
Yeah, I did see that. And she's a Democrat?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
She got my vote.
Well,
I don't need to know anything.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm a Republican. I can't vote for her.
Sure. No, Bill, you can.
You can.
See, in this state, you have to be a registered Republican to vote in the Republican primaries and things, but Democrats will take anybody. You don't have to be a registered Democrat.
And that's why I'm a Republican, because I'm picky.
And today's the last day you can register as a Republican to vote
I think it was... Oh, yeah, today is the
last day.
Yeah, today. If you have a mind to register. I was thinking of changing back to Democrat, but I just didn't want to go. I lost the paper that said how to do it, and so I don't care. I mean, it doesn't make a whole never mind of difference, really.
It does make a difference because you can vote in primaries. If you would like a say in who wins office here in the state of Utah, you have to be a registered Republican.
Gina, the Republicans that I would vote for, which I did, are too liberal in the Republican Party to ever win.
Well,
it doesn't make a difference.
Well, the GOP is now all extremists. There is no what I keep hearing mainstream Republicans. That term doesn't apply anymore.
That's why I want to go back to. I think I should go back to being a Democrat and just fight the good fight.
All of the mainstream Republicans are quitting or retiring Mitt Romney, you know? So,
I don't know how this presidential, I think it's in March, the Republican...
Presidential preference.
Preference, whatever that is. I don't know if you have to go somewhere or... We'll find out.
It says here, so you can switch back to Democrat. The Republican Party will not primary this year. They have decided to do voting in the caucuses, so you can't vote against Trump in the primary.
Because they know not everyone will show up to the caucuses. Because people are...
Yeah, it's only the extremists.
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me. the Republicans that will go out.
Well, I think I can. I think you can call the office and change your party affiliation over the phone. Call the
No,
count
you
the-
just go
the
to
clerk.
vote.utah.gov and it's all
It's
there.
all there.
It's easy.
All right. All right, 9:36 right now.
This is sort of a list.
Sort of a list?
Sort of.
What?
I mean, it is a list.
It is a list?
Well, then it's not sort of a list.
It is, in fact.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
What sort of list is it?
We've been doing a lot of stuff out of Variety today, and this is another article they just put out. 30 great movies rejected by the Oscars in 2026. So to your point, Bill, these are movies maybe you should see, even though they weren't
They
nominated.
were rejected this year.
Yes.
They were not
They
nominated.
should have been and weren't.
or maybe could have been.
Okay.
Number one, 28 Years Later. Really good.
Yeah.
And Katie and I are going to Bone Temple today.
We are.
So they filmed 28 Years Later and Bone Temple all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it picks up, I think, immediately after the other one. And so we'll give you a review tomorrow. on
Please
that
do.
one.
Please do.
Black Bag. It's a Steven Soderbergh, Kate Blanchett. You'd think anything with her in it.
I did watch that.
They're spies, I think, or
Yeah,
something.
it's a lot of talking.
Oh.
You know, but yeah, the whole cast is great.
Demon Slayer, the movie Infinity Castle.
Don't know.
It's an animated. Die My Love. You've seen Jennifer Lawrence around a lot, doing a lot of interviews and things. And I've read that she's supposed to be really good in this. She's in it with Robert Pattinson. She's a mom who is dealing with postpartum depression.
Okay.
Eddington. This is that Ari Aster movie with Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah.
It takes place during COVID, I think.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is the sheriff, and
they're like, one of them's
Yeah.
fighting for.
I meant to see it. I never,
well, here's your list of things you should catch back up on, I guess. Friendship. It's an A24 black comedy starring Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd.
This was not good. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you didn't like it?
No.
Okay.
And I like Tim Robinson. In short, small bites, he's terrific. But
Hedda, which is
Chloe Zhao.
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, Chloe Zhao directed it, I think.
Highest to Lowest. This is the Denzel Washington. He's a record producer, and his son gets kidnapped, or he thinks he gets kidnapped. And The History of Sound. This is another one starring Paul Mescal and Josh O'Connor.
How do these movies just slip by?
I think maybe we should talk with Sean Means about this at our podcast on Sunday. Because House of Dynamite. This is the Catherine Bigelow nuclear war.
I contemplated seeing it, and then I thought I can't subject myself to that.
It's kind of like
tension.
Yeah, but really good, I guess. Jay Kelly. This is the George Clooney. I watched this one.
Just okay.
Didn't love it. Left-Handed Girl. It's something from Taiwan. I guess they're saying it should have been nominated for Best Foreign Film. Lurker. This is a Sundance movie from last year, I guess.
Lurker. Sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah. The Mastermind.
Oh.
This is another Josh O'Connor movie. I don't remember hearing about that one at all. Materialist. It was all right. This is the one where, I think Sean Means really liked
he's
this one.
the architect?
No.
That's the Brutalist.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning's a matchmaker with Pedro Pascal. And Mickey 17, that was the Robert Pattinson one where he's like it's a futuristic.
I saw that.
They keep remaking him every day.
Redoing his body. It was kind of, it was sort of funny and sort of a lot of pathos.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. No. The Naked Gun. No. No Other Choice. This is that it's won a bunch of national or international awards. It's the guy who gets fired from a job and he has no other choice. He's like mild-mannered suburban dad, and he takes a job becoming a hitman. Let's see. One of Them Days. This is Keke Palmer. I think this got good reviews also. The Phoenician Scheme. It's a Wes Anderson movie, you know. A weird Wes Anderson movie. Roofman. This is the true story of Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, where
Lives
he
in the Toys R Us.
in the ceiling of the Toys R Us.
I heard it was really not very good.
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. I loved it. It was great. I love all of these Knives Out ones. This one was really good. Warfare. This is kind of surprising. It's won a bunch of awards. This is another A24 that has the real military people helped write it. And Sorry Baby. This was another Sundance movie from last year. It's the movie that Julia Roberts at the Golden Globes, when she's like, I can't believe nobody nominated Sorry Baby for anything. It was the best movie of last year, and everybody was applauding. And it's the movie that the Utah
Film Critics
said was their best movie of the year. It hasn't been nominated for anything this year. Superman, we talked about that a little bit. Should have at least gotten some special effects. Something. Testament of Ann Lee. This is the Amanda Seyfried, I think, where she's not a Quaker, Shaker. Wicked for Good, nothing. And there you go.
Huh.
There's your list.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
maybe you should.
What this tells me is that they make too many movies. They should limit the number of movies that get made in the world.
There should be a quota, and once you've met it, then that's it.
Yeah, and you know, like the United States can make the most, and then then other countries can make certain quotas, but you know, there's just too many movies.
How many weeks in a year?
52.
Okay, there's your number.
A movie a week.
You get a movie a week, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
When you go to the theater, there's one there, and
That's
everybody
it.
goes to see the same movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
We could do away with reviews. No, you'd still have to have reviews because you'd have them competing against each other.
Yeah. There we go. We fixed that one. All right.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
All right. Let's see. 9:44. We'll take a break, play a song, and then crawl towards the exits after these.
Johnny for Beat Gina, the sponsor was Metamucil.
Right.
So you know
It's
what that
fun.
got me thinking about.
Oh, got you thinking about whether you're regular or not?
Yeah.
Oh, my. You mean...
It's Poop Chat on X96 Radio from Hell.
Are we going to chat about poop?
I found a study.
Oh,
so it's science. Okay.
The study is...
It's a poop study.
Your poop schedule says a lot about your overall health.
All right.
Study published in Cell Reports Medicine reveals that bowel movement frequency significantly influences physiology and long-term health, with the best outcomes linked with passing stools. What do you think? What do you think is the best amount of time to do that?
How
often?
Oh, how often?
How often?
Yeah.
Once a day?
I'd say people are different. Some people it's twice a day.
This says once or twice a day.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Previous research has suggested associations between constipation and diarrhea with higher risks of infections and other conditions.
Have you ever stopped to think that the word poop is actually why they call it poop? Have you ever stopped to think about that?
I have not.
Well, think about it for a second, because I think it's automatopoeia. Poop! It's sort of the sound that it makes sometimes when it comes out. Poop. I think
Now I have to think about that.
I've never looked it up, but I'm just sort of thinking that's what it is.
Usually studies are done in sick patients, not done in just healthy, normal. And so they're doing a study on what is a healthy, normal bowel movement frequency. Poop. The team collected clinical, lifestyle, and biological data, including blood chemistry, gut biome, genetics, and more from 1,400 healthy adult volunteers with no signs of disease.
I know you need that psyllium fiber.
Participants' self-reported bowel movement frequencies were categorized into 4 groups. Constipated, that counts as 1 or 2 bowel movements a week. That means low normal, 3 to 6 times per week. High normal, 1 to 3 times a day, and then diarrhea on the.
Oh, well, you don't want to go that far.
Did you make today? Did you make poo-poos? Any poo-poos? 'Cause that's poison in the body, you know.
So you could go up to 3 times a day and still be considered normal.
I guess so. And that's got to.
That's really a load off my bowels.
See, when the headline said poop schedule, I thought it was more literal than that. Like, do you always go at the end of your radio show? Is that
it just sort of varies. Sometimes it's first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, sometimes it's no. I hate it when it's after the radio show.
You hate it when it's after the radio?
Because we have a awful bathroom,
terrible bathrooms.
I hate.
You used to have a good one, and then we moved.
Yeah, yeah. I hate going in there.
Yep.
It's cramped. It's
the only bathroom.
It's not private.
It's not private. It's constantly out of soap.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. The women's bathroom has like 3 different options for soap.
Really?
And lotion and
I'm going to start using that one.
Yeah.
Is it very busy? Because the men's bathroom here is like
always
it's
busy.
Traffic all the time.
Yeah.
No, it's usually. I don't think I've ever been in there that all the stalls are filled.
I have in the men's room.
Yeah, I have too.
When stool sits
well, when it is, I turn around and go back out.
When stool sits too long in the gut, microbes exhaust the available fiber, which then ferment into short-chain fatty acid. You fart a lot if it sits in there.
Oh,
too
that's
long.
what that is.
Yeah. What we've found is even in healthy people who are constipated, there's a rise in toxins in the bloodstream because it's toxins
it's poison in the body.
It's poison
it's poison in the body.
You got to get it out.
Reminding him to make when he waits too long and gets plugged up. What is that? What are you doing? It's a signal for poo-poos. You got to learn the signal. I don't want to learn the signal. Don't make her do the signal, Mom. She has to learn the signal. I don't want to learn the signal. Now this hand is the potty, beckoning the poo-poos, and in they go. Huh? She's not doing it.
Oh, somebody has sent us the Bristol stool chart.
A stool chart?
Yeah, score your poop based on its shape and size, and it's a visual.
Sid says, I sometimes go 2 to 3 days without pooping. My nutritionist was horrified.
Yeah, that's
poison in the body.
It's not good.
Yeah, no, and you feel bad.
You do.
Because it's toxins in your body.
My sister's colon stopped working. It was very painful. They had to remove some of it and try to wake it up.
Yeah, that happens.
Hello.
Wow.
Hey, you in there?
I'm on one of the Wegovy type shots, and one of the worst things about it is constipation.
Oh, yeah.
Side effects may include.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sausage-shaped stool.
Is that good or bad?
Healthy,
what is the most
healthy stool type?
Yeah, what am I aiming for?
You're aiming for the bowl.
Yeah.
Sausage-shaped stool with cracks on the surface.
Yes.
Or sausage-shaped stool, but smooth and soft like a snake. Those are healthy.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was this morning.
Yeah.
All right.
But then,
jeez.
Then when you're constipated, a lot of times you just get these little nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like rabbit poop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we're talking poop on X96 Radio from Hell.
We have our listener in England,
Yes.
in Bristol, Arrow, says, so my beloved Bristol has given the world Cary Grant and the poop chart.
Oh, it is the Bristol poop chart.
Best city in the world.
There you
it
go.
says. There you go. All right, well, we will...
Tammy won, and Anthony won. Big W's.
$9:52. Here's the great mystery
Okay. What?
of the morning. You ready?
Yeah.
Great mystery of the morning.
This was on my keyboard at my desk. All
Okay.
right. See this?
What does it say? What is it?
It is a schedule about the sports station.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh.
And then there's a little note right here.
Okay.
And it says, Bill.
Yeah, it's for me.
It's not for you.
No.
It's the sports station.
Uh-huh.
I missed page 2 of the sports station schedule. We will have a producer in Saturday afternoon. I'll confirm time. I don't see a problem.
It is for me. It is for me.
Oh.
I could explain why it's for me, but it is for me. It's from Jackie.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be here on Saturday afternoon.
What are you doing here Saturday afternoon?
I'm going to have a bunch of roller derby people skating around in the cantina.
What?
It's so they did this photo shoot for Stubbs Dental.
Uh-huh.
And it was skaters skating in places they shouldn't.
Oh, I see.
And
Okay.
they were skating in the Stubbs Dental. It was really well done. They've got a really great photographer.
Okay.
And so it's skaters skating around in a dentist's office. And it's mostly they're not really skating. It's still photographs. But then they wanted to kind of continue that series. And somebody said, well, could we do something up there at the radio station at Cantina? Yeah. And I said, well, I'll try and arrange it. And I've been working on arranging it.
So Jackie knows what a big Marvel fan you are, big Star Trek fan you are. All that stuff on my desk there.
I guess.
Yeah, she knows.
And your name on things.
And my name on things. So she knows your secret now.
But it's so she's telling. Yesterday she said there will be no producers in the building. Now apparently she's telling me there will be one. But so because I was worried. Do I should send out an email to say there's going to be some kind of weird
commotion.
Activity. Just don't pay any attention to it, or
This is too boring of an answer for this mystery. I don't subscribe to this conspiracy.
Wait, that wasn't a
Are
boring
you leading
answer.
a coup against the station?
That's what it is.
That's what's going on.
Are you
You're telling me roller skating women in a radio station is boring?
I'm saying for the sake of this mystery, it's a little lackluster. Yes,
Well, it was
it
only
feels
a
like
mystery
a
to
convenient excuse
It was
for why a
only
paper showed up on Carrie's desk.
It was only a mystery to Carrie.
Well, now I'm fully invested, and I feel like there's a whole nother layer to this that we're not hearing.
You wanted more of a payoff.
I refuse the information in
what
front
you-
of me,
what
and now I'm
you-
going to go to the internet to figure out what is actually happening.
What you learned is that Bill is a huge Marvel fan
Yeah.
and has all the Marvel posters up at his desk.
Nick, did you take your meds today?
But maybe too many of my meds
Okay,
I took
all right.
today.
Well, now
That's why I'm super focused on this mystery.
You can't let it go.
No, I can't.
It's a different problem,
I
isn't
refuse
it?
to.
Yeah.
I refuse to.
I wonder what. So there will be. Apparently, there'll be one sports producer in the building at the time, rather than several.
And who will that be? Do you know?
Yeah. You better find out.
Yeah.
I think it says it on here somewhere.
You're going to scare them.
Yeah.
The sports are easily scared.
I'm poking holes in your foil.
They
Zach
like things a certain way.
Zach Robinson, is that a sports?
I don't know who that is.
I don't understand.
I don't know I know one sports producer here in the building.
I don't know any.
James.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. I know James.
He made a 6'7" joke to me in a meeting that we just
His
had.
Carrie, James' desk is pretty close to yours and mine. Maybe some memos will end up on his desk.
I hope.
Or maybe some memos for James will end up on your desk.
I'm going to demand paperwork for this Zach Robinson that you're talking about to prove that he exists.
Papers?
Papers?
Where are your papers?
All right.
Bill's leading a coup.
Yeah, right.
Let's
be the one.
Let's keep that going. Let's
do the promo and get out.
Oh, that's. See, I haven't even looked for that.
see. He's too distracted with the coup.
Let's see.
He's
There you go.
distracted with.
Foiled again.
Oh man, I'm really off. I'm way out. I'm about 15 seconds out at this point.
You can see it in the distance.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
I was less than 15 seconds.
Sure.
Are you celebrating Dry January?
Well, I celebrate Dry Thursday.
Just Dry Thursday?
Well, give my liver a rest so I'm ready for Friday's Radio from Hell show with Jimmy the Wine Guy.
Rest up your liver, then join us, Radio from Hell, Friday morning here on X96.
You know, your promos are just on the very verge of not making any sense.
This is distraction deflection.
What's not to... Dry January's the thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Bill just celebrates one day to Dry
Yeah.
Thursday.
Dry Thursday.
Because
it makes sense, but just barely.
This is coming from the guy whose
Coup
entire
guy.
story doesn't make sense.
Coup guy.
Yeah.
I think there's something the matter with you people.
This is deflection to the highest
he's
order.
cheating on us with the sports station.
Yeah.
That's basically what this boils down to.
That's right.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
I believe in the coup.
Nick is next.